pretty soon. So hopefully they listen and take their little butts to sleep. But I guess we're gonna have to see if they don't listen. But I've got 2 videos today on YouTube, you guys. So hopefully y'all was able to check them out. And thumbs up and drop y'all cash apps. I haven't been seeing that many people dropping cash apps, so this is gonna be like an easy thing for us. So it's going to be an easy win for a lot of people, you guys. So don't forget, when I drop a new video, y'all go ahead and like that video and drop y'all cash app while y'all on that video. And you was first here, huh? That's good. How are you doing today? You second? How are y'all doing today? I don't know what's wrong with me. I plan to go live until like 10 o'clock. I plan on being on here for a while because I posted the videos, but I'm going to save the other videos for tomorrow because I have to do other things with the videos first. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go live. I'll just stay on here longer since I didn't do what I was supposed to do, y'all. Let me turn this around some. Yeah, it's chilly here too, though. Don't think it's it's really chilly here for sure. But I haven't really. I just went to go get an oil change and that's it. I just wanted to get out the house. I was just happy to go get an oil change, which is crazy. But I don't know. I don't feel too well today. I really don't. I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to drink some more water. That's the only thing I could think about. Or maybe I don't know what it is. I haven't been getting any sleep. I think it's all the stuff I got going on just making me feel under the weather. And then all the stuff that I'm doing, you guys, I can't wait till y'all see like the different things that I'm doing. And you guys will be able to benefit from it. Because, I always tell y'all, do this, do this, do this. I'm actually formulating a plan for everything I tell y'all to do. That way it's not just writing notes. Y'all notes are already like written out and taken for y'all. So I think that's going to be really nice. So I have finished up the one I did for like the secure ones. I already had the savings one done. I already did the shopping cart trick. I already have that a full plan out now where it's actually like typed up for you guys. And inquiry removal, that's simple. That's the ebook. Just do it, right? And this Nike, just do it. What else I got going on? And then I'm working on the business credit stuff too, you guys. So a lot of people been asking about the business credit, but that's going to be one of them things where, remember I told you guys I was working on the community so we can all be together and we can, be talking to each other. Outside of YouTube, it could just be like us, the people that really, really want to do this. We'll be able to do it on my platform. So now I have like a new website and now we'll be able to do it on there. So I'm so excited about that platform. But it's just so crazy. And a lot of people ask, why do you charge? Like the new platform I have multiple platforms. This new one is $150 a month. And it's going to go up to $199 because that's the one I really want. But I have like all these different things I got to do. Yeah, it costs, you guys. So that's why I'm just like so excited, but understand that it costs. You gotta get associated with some of the stuff that I do for you guys. So because think of like hear my kids upstairs running, like I can be upstairs playing my little ones. They're like growing up before my eyes. Like yeah. So we're 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I think I did say I was gonna go live at 7. Yeah, I said I was gonna go live at 7 Central Standard Time. But what's your time zone? Yeah, what's your time zone? You're in New Jersey. Y'all just an hour ahead, right? You in the Eastern time zone? I believe so. It's like New York time, right? New York just an hour. Ooh, neighbors loud. Okay, good. Yeah, see, y'all just an hour ahead. So y'all what, 8:13 right now? Yeah, I'm like 8:13 right now. But like I said to you guys, I have all these different things too. Especially I think business credit is gonna be big because I always told you guys like I want to invest in all these different businesses. And when it come down, all y'all in Easter too. So you just an hour ahead. Dang, when I be doing my lives late, y'all be up late watching then. But they said like YouTube said that's the best time for me to go live. Like They say today, like if I look at my analytics, the only reason I'm going live right now is because YouTube said that the best time I have a lot of people on my YouTube is at 7 o'clock. So like here I am. But I guess, they say 7, 8 is gonna die down around 9 and 10, but it's still gonna be a lot of people on. And then it'll start at 11 o'clock, it's gonna be like kind of dead a little bit. Everybody can get ready for bed. So that's the reason why I'm like, let me go live right now. But when it comes, like, I want to know too, while I have y'all on here too, like when it comes down to the business credit, I'm gonna write some of this stuff down. Like what things do y'all want me to talk about? Like what's some subjects y'all want me to have? Because what I'm gonna start doing is every week I want to come out with something brand new for y'all. So it's gonna be just a lot of stuff out there, but I want to keep it around like credit and home buying, and credit can be personal and business credit. Like, what's the top things that y'all want me to talk about? I know one of the biggest things is like how to build business credit. I'm guessing that. So the build business credit will be one of them. But like, what else would y'all want me to talk about when it comes down to like business credit or not even business credit, but like anything? What other subjects? Like, are y'all interested in? Out of her whole personal guarantee thing. Personal guarantee thing. I'm gonna put that PG thing. Okay. You know what, too? I just thought about it. You know how you just say PG and it's like personal guarantee is just something that you will know. I need to make sure that some people may see PG and like, what? Parental guidance? No, like personal guarantee. Like I want to make sure I do like a vocab thing with you guys so that you guys can know like different terms. Like, do y'all understand what I'm saying about like different terms? Like when he say the PG, you talking about personal guarantee, correct? Like you guys would know what PG is, or you guys would know like certain terms. That's something I do want to talk about. That's something I do want to talk about. But what other things too? Like what other things do y'all want to know? Like what are y'all goals? What do y'all want to accomplish? Okay, yeah, we definitely gonna go over that. Yeah, I'm like famous for that too. I did that a lot. So like when he's talking about, hey, how are you doing? Happy Saturday. Y'all always, I never say good morning, sister. I never say good morning. I always say like happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever day it is. But when he say like how to liquidate credit cards, he basically is saying like he got a credit card and he want to take the money out as cash, because when you get the credit cards that got like a 0% interest rate, you probably want to take those. You probably want to take the interest, not the interest. You want to take the money off the credit card without getting charged interest at the time that you take that money out. Because if you got a 0% credit card for 18 months, if you do like a cash advance, at that point, they're going to charge you the interest. So he wants to know like how can you take the money off of the card without actually, getting charged right then and there. You can still be at that 0%. If it was like for 18 months, you'll still be there. Maybe I should look up the Navy Fed, but I need to figure out how to get in there, like how everybody can get in there too. I just wouldn't want, like you said, too, other people, it's ways to get in there, but then people, like when they audit files, the auditing accounts, they're going to close them down. I just want to figure out a way to get around like that audit. Maybe I can look that up. Because I was telling you guys like about Navy Federal, like they give out awesome, credit cards with high limits. If you want to get a car, personal loans, like it's just the best, right? And the one thing I really, really like about them is, the reason I like it is because it's beneficial. So one of the clients I was working with, they technically didn't get a repo. They didn't. Navy Federal did not repo their vehicle, but they took a loan out with Navy Federal. They didn't repo the vehicle, and technically, I told you guys about like the statute of limitations, which means that they only have a certain amount of time to sue you. So where they're from, they had 3 years, and it's already 3 years now since they haven't paid on that car and they still got the car. So like I just like that, I guess. I just like that they're just not gonna come get the vehicle. But still, it was just like really slick. And now they can't technically get sued for that balance because they're outside the statute of limitations. So that's really good. But don't forget too, when you out the statute of limitations, that can change. Like where I'm at, we're at 6 years. But the thing is, if I go and make a payment, or if I say I'll make a payment on an account, that thing gonna restart. So now they got they'll restart that so that they can go ahead and sue me again. If I say, oh yeah, I'll make a payment, or even if I pay a penny on the account, it's the same thing. Okay, listen. I don't want to hear nothing about no referral link if I don't get it. Everybody say, I don't get a referral link. I'm like, okay, thank you. I never get the link. You gonna send me the link? Well, the thing, somebody said it would be like an email or something that you will get, or it's like some code that you can give out. And then I think it only happens, every so often that you're able to even do referrals. So I don't know how true that is though. But I know my cousin, he had I went to go visit my aunt in Georgia. And my cousin, he's in the military right now. And she was like, oh, yeah, he just got some mail. And I see he got something from Navy Federal. I'm like, I want an account. And I wonder, is there some type of way he can get me in too? Maybe I should say I'm his sister. Like, how would that work? Should I not do that? Should I just go the correct way? I hope somebody will give me that referral. But I definitely want to do like the Navy Federal. And have you guys heard like the other credit unions that you guys can get into? They give out high limit credit cards. So I'm definitely going to go over those. Like the top credit unions, basically. Definitely want to go over those top credit unions. But if you guys just learning, I'm asking everybody like what questions you guys have, like what videos y'all want to do next. And I'm actually not just doing videos, I'm creating courses. Like with the business credit, that's gonna have to be like a course kind of thing, because I want to make videos on each section. Like I want to have it all in one little cute spot where it's gonna be like a thing where you'll be able to do it step by step. But I was supposed to have been did that, you guys. I was supposed to have put the business credit together. I just feel like I kept some of that information just for myself and not told anybody. Oh, okay. So they was right when they said they never gave me a code though. And you know what's so crazy too? Is that, and I just be in my feelings maybe I just be in my feelings too much. But the person that said they was gonna get me in, I helped fix their credit for free and they ended up buying a house. And I'm just like, you couldn't give me the code. Like I didn't get anything from like no point of it. Like my services was totally free. That's what made me start really charging people, because I'm like, dang. I was telling my mama that now, like I want to help people, but I don't want to like hurt myself or, take away from myself to hurt anybody. I mean, not to hurt anybody, but to help anybody anymore. Because I be in my feelings for real. Like I went to sleep at 1 o'clock, 1:30 yesterday. And then I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Doing all of this stuff, right? Getting everything together, doing all the stuff for the business. Like, I be in my feelings for real. Hey, how are you doing? That's good. Definitely call. And when you call too, don't be alarmed. But my assistant, they always answer the phone. I never answer the phone. They always answer the phone. But if you ever really need to speak with me, just to say, hey, I want to talk to Rickita, and then he'll go ahead and schedule you. But a lot of times too, since I'm going to school and stuff right now, he's going to most likely say he can only schedule you from 12 to 2 Central Standard Time, because that's the only time I told him I can really, really talk to people. But definitely, we can help you on our end with anything. And thank you so much for subscribing. I'm just so happy all my subscribers is like, all my subscribers is going up. And then it's different. Like, being on Facebook and being on YouTube, to me, is just totally different. And y'all know I was just so addicted to Facebook, and it's like why I got that big following on Facebook. But now I'm like, YouTube is so much better to me because everything is like all in one. And like people can binge watch. Like when they find out, you like, have you ever found out about somebody and you like watch all of their videos? You like binge watching. Like, where have you been? Like that's what I like about this. But when you go on Facebook, it's just a lot of posts. It's just a lot of stuff going on. It's unnecessary, probably a lot of times. And maybe you don't get that information that you need like right away. So that's why I really like how YouTube is set up. So I'm definitely happy that I'm taking this time to actually build up my YouTube and put a lot of effort into it. Because I see it's really growing though, and a lot of people are really benefiting from it. So definitely call us, text us if you have any questions. My phone number is 833 Rickita. You're in Vegas? Oh, what you doing out in Vegas? Cool breeze. Hey. Happy Saturday to you. What you doing out in Vegas? Yesterday we was talking about, I went live yesterday. Yesterday we was talking about like buying properties and stuff, and buying some the tax foreclosures out in Vegas too. We brought up Vegas because I was like, I wanted to buy in Vegas, but you kind of gotta wait because I think they only sell like once a year. But yeah, somebody else is from Vegas though, right? Somebody else yesterday was from Vegas. Yeah, somebody yesterday was from Vegas for sure. But we was getting all into that. Did y'all look up some of the tax foreclosures yesterday? Oh, you know what? 'Cause you were in there, huh? And you can get, oh, that would be awesome if you can give me the access code. Is it going into Vegas like that? I was just in Vegas in June, and I was just so surprised how, it was empty compared to like Vegas, right? But I was just so surprised because I like did like a little video shoot out there, right? I was just living my best life out in Vegas, but I was just so surprised by how many people were still out there doing them, like traveling. And when we was on the plane, like we had no social distancing, like none. And don't get this is in June. Like I can see how stuff is like, changing now where they may loosen it up some. But we were like no social distancing, like seat, y'all full. The whole flight was full going to Vegas and coming back. I think I should take this call. Let me take it really quickly because I need to see what he wants. And then my uncle earlier was going to the hospital. Really sad about that. Let me see. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let me see. It's gonna be like 1 minute. Let me see. Is it bad? And you have to think about it too on like the strip. Everybody, usually you can just walk, going straight. Hello? Oh, well, they should be going to bed now. And I'm live right now, but I just answer while I'm live. I'll be done pretty soon, though, like 10. All right, then. I'll see you when you get here. All right. But when we were out, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I just want to make sure I answer. But when we were out in Vegas, like on the strip, you can just walk straight, y'all. They had us all going through this one that like you'll have to wait in line. We were all going through like this one or maybe two metal detectors, which was crazy with the COVID. Like, are y'all kidding me? And I should show y'all that video. I forgot I had that video. I had put the snake on my neck. Oh my gosh, I can still feel it, y'all. I went out there. doing nothing bad. I don't even know if everybody was going out there to be bad. I think everybody go to Vegas to be themselves though. I guess that's what you can call it. But let me go back to Rick too. He asked, "How do you locate tax foreclosures?" All you got to do is put the county that you want to buy the tax foreclosures in. Go ahead, or even put the city sometimes too, because then Google, like our smartest best friend, they'll be able to pull it up. Maybe put that down too. They'll be able to pull it up. So say like you'll be able to just put in Las Vegas tax foreclosures, and a lot of times it'll pop up. Let me see. Yes, I'm gonna make sure I put down tax foreclosure so I can make sure that I can remember. But definitely let me know like what y'all want because I'm adding things. So listen, so far we got building business credit. Talking about personal guarantee, and I'm guessing how to avoid it too. That would be my biggest thing: how to avoid personal guarantee on it. I want to teach y'all like the vocabulary when it comes down to credit and business credit in general, and then two, how to liquidate a card without the cash advance. We definitely want to talk about that. I want to talk about like I guess like Navy Fed and stuff like that. If I can get in first, I need to get in first. And the top credit unions and tax foreclosures. So how to get and how to buy. Now, remember I was telling y'all about the tax foreclosures out in West Palm and how those was like so cheap, and I really wanted to go see it. I was planning on going to see it. Because I want to go look at the properties in person. I was planning on going to see them on Wednesday, but they got more coming out next month. They selling 64 of them on the 21st of October. So I'm gonna look at those and definitely keep y'all posted. Like, listen to these numbers: 2,100. This is how much the starting bid is for these tax foreclosures. So 2,100, 5,100, 1,300. 2,400, like this one, 350,000. Ooh, what is that? I want to know what is that. 1,300, 3,700, 3,900, 13,000. Don't forget 64 of them, so I can just go on and on and on and on and on. But this is the one I really want to go ahead and look up some and see what I got to do to get one of them. But the thing is, too, I want to go look at the area. I definitely want to go look at the building. I want to go see what's going on all together with that tax foreclosure. But let me show you guys, because I showed you guys Miami. Let me send that to y'all again, too, just in case. Miami is more expensive. It's Miami, right? And before the COVID, I had an office in North Miami and out in Orlando. But since I came up here, I'm like, they're all live online bids. I don't know. Honestly, I never did it before. I don't think it's that risky because I hear a lot of people, they're doing it. And it's with the county. You know what I mean? I don't think it would be that risky. The only thing I would think would be risky is if you like, I want to buy one, and you never go look at none of those properties, and you like, $5,000, I got 10,000, I should get it. And you go ahead and get it, and you bought some bull crap, or you go ahead and get it, you didn't like look up, see if they had any liens on that property or anything like that. That's the only time I think it'd be like really risky. But buying online, that whole process, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I personally wouldn't be concerned because don't forget too, if you were to get one online too, you got to pay by a certain amount, like by a certain time. Like maybe they say it's that day, or maybe the next day. You just got to pay by a certain time. So I don't know. I wouldn't think it would be that risky. And what part of it do you think would be risky? The whole buying online? Like, is that the part that you would think will be risky? Because remember when I had bought like my tax foreclosures, when I bought my tax foreclosures, it was more, I found the properties online, but I had to do all the paperwork with a realtor, and they paid the realtor because they wanted the realtors to do all the paperwork. But one thing I liked about when I bought my tax foreclosures, if there was any liens or anything attached to it, they cleared all of that from the property. They cleared all of that for the property. So when you got the property, you didn't have none of that on there. But I don't know how that works here. I don't think they clear all that stuff. I think you get all that baggage. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Oh, liens on a property. So say if somebody, like, you know how people get judgments? That's what they can put a lien on it. That's what it is. A judgment saying, hey, you can't sell that property until you pay me back. And if you sell it, that next person owe me. I'm staying attached to this property. So that's kind of what that is. Because don't forget, you could transfer ownership with the quick deed paperwork. I'm trying to think. I thought I had some I can show you guys. Quick deed. It's not quick. A quick claim deed. Oh my God, y'all. Let me stop. Quick claim deed. A quick claim warranty. Sometimes. Let me see. So here goes some right here. I'm gonna print it out. And we got a place out here called Legal Blank that actually got all these documents. So I like bought it from them not knowing. Like they got it right here for free. I just looked it up. I'm gonna print it out right now. Yeah, I'm gonna print it off and I'll show y'all what this is. So when it come down to a quick claim deed, this is how you can transfer ownership. Go to the bank and get it stamped, and basically certifying that this is the person's signature. They own the house. You know, they got to show ID to verify that that's them. And you just take it down to the county, and you know they're gonna transfer it right in your name. And now you own the property. Like it can happen just like that. Matter of fact, let me see. I'm gonna show y'all the let me show y'all the link too. Or maybe I should get. Well, I'm gonna have to get into this too when it come down to. And then too, my printer, I need to get it kind of fixed a little bit, so you see like the little smudges right here. But this is what it would look like. Like I literally just found it. Ain't that cool? Google is like her best friend. So at the top too, this deed may between. So you will go ahead and put your name. Well, yeah, you'll put their name and you'll put your name in there. And then too, y'all will put the details for the property there all the way down to like the lot. And then too, this is where you're gonna get it notarized. I know it's kind of backwards, you guys, but the notary gonna really fill out all of this stuff down here. So you're basically gonna be signing right here, and they're gonna be signing. You're gonna sign in front of the. So y'all gonna be signing down here, but then the notary gonna fill in all of this stuff. And when I said notary, they're like an officer of a court. So like I'm a notary too, and I only got it just for credit repair, but then I found out I shouldn't use it for credit repair, because when you get your stuff notarized, if you go to the bank, like you try to get stuff deleted, you go get it notarized at the bank. It's like that stuff too. It comes off faster, should I say? It makes credit repair so much easier sometimes, you know, but the notary is like a, you know, officer of the court. So what that means is they take their word that that is the correct person. So like if I look at somebody want me to notarize something, I gotta look at their ID and verify that that is them. They did me, like I swear that's what that means. And I'm held to a certain standard because I had to do all this stuff to, you know, become a notary. But it's like a stamp too. You have a seal. So they'll go ahead and stamp this on here, and when they get done, they'll record it right here, the transfer and all that stuff of the property. But literally, you just take this, like it literally could take y'all what, 5 minutes, fill this out. Y'all go to the bank or anywhere where y'all can have notary come to y'all house or wherever y'all at. Get that notarized. You know, a lot of times too, a notary don't cost that much. I thought that we couldn't charge too much either for it. If I do it, I just do it for free. A lot of times notaries do it for free. If you go to the bank, they'll do it for free. But y'all just get it notarized, you know, and take this down. After you get it notarized, this is yours now. Like this is your document saying like it's mine. And you take this down to the courthouse Well, that's where I would take it down to. I don't know if everything is separate, but I would take it down to the courthouse and they'll transfer the property into my name. So I remember I had to, like, my properties, I transferred them out from my business name to my personal name. I remember I had to do that switch. And when I did the switch, I just basically filled all this in and signed twice. Like, that's all I had to do. And they switched it over. So that was really cool. So if you want to find out if there's any liens on a property, I'm gonna have all these details because it's a certain website that at least I can go to in Wisconsin. See, I told you, because I want to buy the properties in Florida, I'm gonna have to, do extra details to see if there's something I'm gonna have to look for in Florida. But it's a website that can tell you, like, any mortgage that's on the property or any judgments or liens that, that's attached to the property. And a lot of times you're gonna want to have those paid right away because, those are attached to the property. Or say if you do get a property, a lot of times too, if you get a property, it's a lot of equity in there and they owe somebody still. If you get this quick, if you get this quick deeded over, I mean, that you're not going with like a title company. And like a title company will be the company where a lot of people close at. Some people can go to attorneys to close, and they will do a title search, a lien search. They'll do all those searches for you. You can even have them do, I think it's like $300 something. They can search a property and tell you everything that's on that property. So you can go to, a title company and get that done, or you can do it yourself too. But if you're going to buy a property to traditional way, they're going to pay all of that before they transfer it, especially if you're getting a loan. But the way I'm telling you to do it, it could be dangerous. Like, and the reason why I say it could be dangerous, like literally I can write over all my properties to y'all right now. Like if I have somebody here and we can have a notary come to the house, because, you got one of my clients, he's a traveling one. So he travels and he notarizes different things. But all it is just a person that swears and they're an officer of like the courts. But I could transfer them over right now. But if you haven't like researched my properties or seen what's on that property, you're getting that. So sometimes people may be happy as HELL. They be happy to, oh, you want the property? Okay, cool. And they go ahead and give it to you because what problems they have is not on them anymore. A lot of times it's on you now because you got that property. So just be careful. So you don't buy for trash. Yeah, you definitely gonna need somebody to hold your hand. But the biggest thing is just research. It's a quit claim deed. And then too, if y'all look on that image I just dropped for y'all, let me drop it one more time. Y'all will be able to see the exact document. And this is just for Wisconsin. So y'all can look up different states and see if they have one set up for them. And we can fill it out right on here and just print it out. And then we can type write in the places we need to write in. Or when I did mine, I just like wrote on the whole thing because I didn't, I didn't know. And after I did mine, I was like so like ready to really go and get other people's properties. But I just started helping other people get properties instead of me getting the properties myself. But I'm definitely not gonna be doing that. Hopefully I'll be able to put more properties in my name, and show y'all that process. But sometimes when people lose in their house, like I had people like, oh yeah, you can have it, just give me $100 for the property. Because if they lose in their house, especially like in Wisconsin or in, where I'm at, if they're losing their house, if they go ahead and take them to court, if you don't pay, by the time they have a deadline for court, they're gonna deed all the properties over automatically. They taking the property. So if you got to pay by next week, you ain't got the money. You might as well just take this, $100 or $500 because it's gone anyway. And a lot of times people don't even stay in that property. So they're like, I don't care. How much you going to give me for it? Sometimes people parents die. Sometimes people family member die. They don't even, they don't know what to do. They just know they're not going to pay that bill. They know about the bill a lot of times and they don't know what to do. So they just sit on it. So if you can find those people, that's where you really going to look up at. But it's going to take some time, learning and stuff like that. So foreclosures. Differences. So when it comes down to like, so it's different. It's more than that when it comes down to foreclosures because you got tax foreclosures and then like the You got the REOs. When you think about REOs, always think about like the banks and stuff like that. And we think about foreclosures. Anybody can foreclose on a property. So say if you technically, had a loan, say you can loan out money, and if you can get a mortgage on a regular person, like you can be a bank yourself, right? You can go and foreclose on them too. So it's different, it's different kinds out there. But when it comes to like the banks foreclosing, a lot of times they gonna want a lot of their money back. So you can find steals, but not really, not compared to it's like a tax foreclosure or something like that. So I always tell people to try to go like the tax foreclosure route when it comes down to foreclosures. Like I don't like a lot of my clients, they want to buy foreclosures, and I'm like, cool. And they want to go get loans on them, like they want to do a 203K loan. Like if you do a 203K loan, that's when they're gonna get you the money to buy it and to fix it up, right? And that's good because you can find those properties that's ugly right now and it's big, and you see the potential, like, oh, I can knock this wall down, I can put an extra bathroom down here. You see all these different things, and they'll give you the money for that. They're gonna bulk it all into your loan. But the thing is these banks, they want top dollar as if this is like a nice property. It's like, dude. Or a lot of times too, they'll be so stubborn that they'll let those properties sit. And any property that's sitting, like if you guys hear anybody talk about property, they say it's better that somebody lives in a property, even if they trash it. Like it's better that they live in it than to be vacant, because any property that's vacant is going to get damaged faster. Because think about it, if somebody in a property, something happening, they're gonna try to even do a bad patch-up job. They're gonna try to do something to stop something from happening, But if nobody's in there, that damage is gonna get worse and worse, especially if it's water damage. Oh no, water damage can really hurt the property. And a lot of times too, these banks will let these properties sit. They'll let them sit because they'll be stubborn. And but you definitely want to go through the properties. You definitely want to go through the property, see what's going on with the property, see if you want it. So like when I was telling you guys, like I want to get the tax foreclosures out in Vegas. I want to get them in Vegas, but I know I can't get them right now. Somebody said I got to do it at the end of this year or early next year, which is fine. I just, stack my money up. That's good. But the Florida ones, I'm driving down there, I'm not driving down. I'm driving to the house, but I'm going to fly down there. I got to look around. I got to see what's going on. I got to see the neighborhood. Because even if you look at like the properties, like I showed you guys, the tax foreclosures where I'm at, you like, oh wow, $2,500 for a property. That neighborhood rough. If you want to do something, you want to rent that out. You don't want to stay there. And a lot of people look for properties to stay in first, like how I did it. Like I told you guys, like I bought my first tax foreclosure. I paid $8,000 for it, and I put the money in to fix it up. And then they got a program out here too. Excuse me, they have a program out here where they gave me a new furnace, a new hot water tank. So all that stuff was brand new, free. And they gave me a new refrigerator. And I was just like so happy because none of that stuff worked when I bought the house though. And I was willing, you got to think about it, the neighbors next door paid $79,000 for their house. So me paying $8,000, I knew it was going to be certain things. But when I got my rental properties, like even when I showed you guys like the Habitat for Humanity, they was selling hot water tanks for $200. And like I know how to put a hot water tank in. I know how to even solder. Like I don't know if you guys know what that means, but I know how to do all the pipes and stuff like that. So if I needed to, it would take me 2 hours or less to do all that stuff. So getting the furnace and the hot water tank fixed or getting a new one not a new one, but getting one put in wouldn't have been too much. I'm pretty sure I can do like $1,500 or less. Because I just know those different, places that can get you like a nice used furnace, to just get you going. But I got all that stuff brand new, and I was just so happy. But with my furnace, I'm telling you, y'all, YouTube can be your best friend. Whew. Oh my gosh. And listen, raccoons, your house ain't got to be vacant for a raccoon to come into your house. So I had a property that's like not in the best of neighborhoods, but they had like a lot of raccoons and possums over there, and they used to always keep their door open. And they kept the door open, and the possum came in the house. I was just like, oh my gosh. So we have to do our little calling and stuff to get that possum out of there. But man, it depends on where you stay at too. And I remember too, a block, when I bought a property, that whole block was like infested with roaches. And when I say it was infested with the block was infested with roaches, right? And I didn't know that when I bought it. I guess just being there, you'll see it. I'm telling you, it's roaches on the garbage cans outside. Like they walking on the street, like they in the house, and I'm just like, what is this? So definitely, y'all gotta go ride down on some of these houses in, on some of these blocks and see what's going on. But that was one of the houses where you just got to keep exterminating. That's one of them houses. What you got to do with that. And we have like bed bug having here in Milwaukee too, so that's something where you got to be careful. Like bed bugs getting bit up. Ooh, I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But I wanted to tell you guys something. I just forgot what it was. Dang, I forgot. And I think it was like really cool and important too. I think it's like really cool and important. Had the black on black, right? They did. You wouldn't have believed it either. You wouldn't believe it because you know what? I was in attendance, but like, why do y'all keep getting roaches? Like, y'all got to keep stuff clean. And I was like buying them cleaning products, and they like, listen, Rickita, we keep it clean. You just like, we keeping it clean. And I'm like, ain't no way y'all keeping it clean. But one time I came over there, because, usually I just come over, because, it's not the best in the neighborhood, too. So if I'm coming over there, I don't come pick up rent. That's one thing I don't do. Y'all got to mail me rent. Like, that was just one thing. So if I came over there, it was because something got to be fixed, or I got to see, like, something that's going on. So when I came over there, I always just made sure I go straight and do it, right? I ain't going to sit. I ain't going to be parlaying that much. Sometimes I did, because after a while, people in that neighborhood just start knowing you and know how cool you are. So you ain't got to be too worried. And I'm really from the hood, so I guess it really, really don't like what y'all gonna do, like what's up. But I used to just go straight in and do it. But one time I just called myself talking to the people on the block, just seeing what was going on. And I'm like, is that a roach in the middle of the street? Like, what the heck? And then I start really paying attention and realize they just everywhere. And I wonder, how do you exterminate a block like that? That's like different, right? Isn't that like really different? Like, how do you exterminate a block like that? But that's definitely really different. I wish I remember what I was trying to tell y'all earlier. Dang. I really think it was important too. Let me look at y'all, see if it was something y'all said, maybe. Nope, I don't remember. I don't know, y'all. But for the people that just came in, we going on a whole little thing about the properties, which I'm good, because I really want y'all to own y'all properties and own the whole block, or the whole, like, my whole thing is I always want to own the city I'm in, and I know it's possible. So that's my thing. I'm definitely gonna be aiming towards, like, they gonna know who I am. I have like billboards and stuff. A lot of people know me. And like, I have my baby live, so like I can walk around and be like, oh hey, Kia. And it's like, oh hey. But y'all need to know me like as if I'm the president, like when I walk around here. But I put a list of questions you guys had, and what questions you guys have, and videos and courses, I guess, and if you guys want to learn about certain things that you guys want to know about. So I'm going to be talking about building business credit, like how to build business credit and how to use it too. Yeah, definitely buy the block, right? And personal guarantee, I want to talk about, how to not do like a personal guarantee on loans. That's really, really big, guys. I'm going to teach you vocabulary, because, he said PG, he didn't say personal guarantee. So I want to teach you certain things, so when you hear it, you'll know it. And I'm going to show you guys how to liquidate your credit cards, without doing a cash advance. So say if you need to get cash off of credit cards, I want to show you guys how to do that. And two, my tricks too on how to get cash off of credit card is instant. So it can be right in your bank account like this. So that's really good. So you can wait a day, or you can be in your bank account like this. So I definitely want to talk about that. And it's not no illegal stuff. It's really for those people that want to buy, if they want to buy a property, that they want to spend cash. Say, like when I was telling you guys how to do like the quick claim deed, and you want to just transfer the ownership, you already did your research, and you probably want to give them a few $100s cash, then that would be something good for y'all to do. Y'all just want to give them the cash and be like, okay, good, and y'all both go about y'all business, then that's a good way why you want to liquidate those cards. I want to talk about Navy Fed, but I still got to get in there first. I don't want to talk about stuff I don't know. I really don't. I don't like doing it. Top credit unions, I definitely want to talk about that, and the benefits of credit unions too. Like, I remember I was telling you guys too, I don't know if y'all remember, like my credit score was at a 620 and the credit union let me take, $20,000 loan out of my house at a 620 credit score. And they gave me a $6,000 credit card and they refinanced my car when I was upside down on it. So credit unions, I definitely want to talk about them. And it's nothing to get a 620 credit score. And credit unions just see you. And so if y'all see somebody say see you, like, what's a good see you? They mean credit union. And I'm going to talk about tax foreclosures and how to get it. So if you guys have any other subjects y'all want me to talk about, definitely let me know. So my goal is every week I have something new that we talk about. Don't forget to look out for, I'll let everybody know that I have my new community. You see how we going live right here? It will just be really like all of us where we can all talk together. And we're going to be digging deep into, okay, y'all, let's set up our businesses. We're going to all set up our businesses on that same day. Or say if you want a certain part of it, we're going to be just helping each other real tight and knit and building it together. So when it comes down to business credit, we're going to all be like, okay, we're going to go to these stores and we're going to get, our tier ones. We're going to get our net 30 accounts from here. We're going to be doing that all together. We're going to be setting up our LLCs together. We're going to get our EINs together. We're going to be able to, one of the biggest things I really want to do, you guys, I want to set up, how I was telling you guys how I messed around and terms like RD when it comes down. And I think it's the second base. I am with PenFed. I am. And that's one of them I'll tell you guys, like, I want to talk about the top credit unions. I am with them. So let me put that. Well, I'm going to talk about all real estate terms, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get into the PenFed, but I just lost my thought that fast. I'm really tired, y'all. I am really tired. I really just lost my thoughts. Dang, reading it. That's good. Don't mess up. When y'all get into these credit unions and stuff like that, don't mess up with them. Don't mess up. Because you mess up with like the best thing. And then you'll regret it. And it's like, dang, I shouldn't have. Make sure when y'all get into these places, y'all be very responsible and don't mess up. Because messing up is just going to set you back. And you don't want to be set back. We want to always make sure we're all going forward. Oh, I know what I want to say now. Let me not look at y'all comments. Stop commenting, y'all. Now, seriously, let me hide this for a second. Let me see if I can hide the chat. Because I didn't really like that, y'all. Oh, wait, they got a pop-out chat? Oh, that is good. So I can put the chat over here. I'm going to put the chat over here on my other screen. I didn't know I can pop it out like that. Oh, so I know a lot of y'all probably know about Nipsey, but I always wanted to do it and then to hear that he was doing it, like the co-working space. But when it comes down to business credits, you want to make sure that, you actually have like an office. You can't have that stuff get sent to your personal house or your personal address. So I found the building I really want to get, and I just want to just sit on it and wait. Because I told y'all I got personal stuff I got going on. So hopefully that's over in December. And then I'll be able to buy this building I really want so bad. And it got so much land around it. And I know I probably can get it for less than $10,000, but I want to be able to have the address so I can have the different suites. So when people want to do business credit, I can have that for I can be able to have all of that for us. And two, another thing I'm working on setting up too, you guys, which kind of was like a secret, but y'all gonna hold me to it. If I tell y'all what I'm trying to do, I'm like, hey, Rickita, what happened with the, y'all gonna hold me to it. But another thing I'm working on is I'm setting up a company right now so that I can report to the credit bureaus for people. So, I'm like, oh, yeah, set an account with this company, set an account with that company. I'm trying to be that company that, will be able to report. So I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. So definitely hold me to that. I already know what I got to do. So a lot of the credit bureaus, I just have to, know all of the compliance, but definitely not the compliance because I do credit repair. So I know what they're supposed to be doing. But it's going to be so lit, y'all. I just can't wait. So I'm definitely tell y'all about like the program I have where I'll be able to report on people credit. is the EIN tax ID number. Well, EIN tax ID is the same thing. Let's say that in state registration. So when I did my EIN number, that's all I did. I didn't do I didn't have to register anything else because when I did my LLC, that was me registering with the state. Y'all knew I was a business when I did my LLC. So you got to do your LLC and you have to do your EIN. And that's going to be different because with my LLC, I got to pay $130 for every LLC I want to set up. So, when you want to set up an LLC, I literally can set up LLCs and set up an LLC and EIN in less than 20 minutes on the computer. It's like that quick, right? And if anybody know what that is, the EIN is like a social security number for your business, and an LLC is a limited liability company. So that means that's just it's like a company where if somebody was to try to come after you or come after your company, your company got limited liability. You have limited liability when it comes down to the company, and even the company got limited liability too. So say if you were to run up credit cards or have different loans on the LLC and you did not personal guarantee whatever money or whatever you got, then that's it. With the business the business go down, that's it. They can't personally come after you for it. But I'm going to definitely go over all those different things, you guys. And a lot of people selling online, I suggest that they set up LLCs for their business because you get so many different deductions. So say if you like to travel, if you want to go look at these different things, your gas, all of that will be like a nice write-off. And if you separate your business from your business will get so many more write-offs than you will personally be able to get. So I definitely want you guys to know. Okay, so the state business registration form. I never had to do let me look that up to see. I only did LLC. When I had to set up a business, I only did the LLC. I should probably let me save this form, y'all, because I'm gonna need it. Because I paid for 100 of those forms, and I think it was a lot. I paid like 85 cents a form. It's so funny. You saying, can I go over all of that? So, I'm seeing my little knee. I got clothes on under here. I'm just trying to get comfortable. But you saying, can I go over these different things? So I go to school for accounting and stuff like that, right? And we were going over all those different things in the class. And the teacher was like, that's not really what we do in this accounting thing. I just want you guys to know the different things. And she was asking different questions, and certain students was asking, but what about this? And what about that? And she's like, well, I don't know. I guess you'll learn in the next class. And I'm raising my hand because everything virtual. And I'm like, what is it? And I'm teaching them all the different things about the businesses, if they wanted to the S Corp and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. And if you want to set up just a corporation in general, if you want to set up a corporation, if you want to do a partnership, it's different ones out there. But we definitely was going over that in class, which is so funny. What's this? What's that? It's stuff that we're learning in college. So, but I'm definitely gonna go over all of that. But let me figure out this state. Oh, so the state saying the stay in federal online business registration. If you need a business registration number from one of the states listed on the page, all you need to do is click. You will leave the IRS and the state website. So they are totally different because they're saying that you will leave the website to go there. Let me show you this page. I'm going to share this page with you so you can have it. But I want to do research on that. I'm going to write that down. Who would need it and why, right? Because I never had to do that. Yeah, I never had to do that. And then that same website too, you can get your EIN number. And don't forget to, I think there's a limit of like 30 some EINs you can get in a day. I mean, if somebody is setting up 30 some businesses, let me see what's the limit that they limit the amount of like EIN numbers you can get. So let me see. I don't know if they actually limited it. They limited it for real now, y'all. Nope, you only can get one per day. You only get one per day. Nope, it's that one per day. But who setting that? Well, who set it up that they got to tell you only can get one per day? Like, who's setting up a business every day where they want to get three of them in that same day? Like, and then I don't think that's necessarily true. They must have just did that because, and I have my paperwork for it too. I remember I set up two. I got two EINs in one day because I set up two LLCs in one day. So they must have. That's something that got to be something that they just started doing. Because they didn't say anything or flag me. They gave me my EINs, and when you get your EIN, they give you right. They give it to you right. That's the Social Security number for your business. They gave it to me right there on the spot too. Oh, let me put that on there. Like, I'm gonna be taking my business tax class next semester too. Hey, I want to ask my teacher, like, ask my instructor. I want to ask, hey, you gonna teach us how to do taxes like Donald Trump? Like, don't sugarcoat it. Like, show me the good stuff. That's what I want to learn, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Like, I want me some. I want some, some Amazon taxes going on around here. That's what I want to learn. And my instructor for personal finance, he is all the way legit, y'all. Like, he is awesome. He is really awesome. So he was getting into, he was basically telling me how, because I was telling him like, oh, okay, I'm making a lot of money in my business. And he was like, well, I'm gonna teach you how to shift your money to the point where you have to pay no taxes, or it's little to no taxes. And he gonna teach me how to still invest and get like 20% of my money, and all of that. And I'm like, wait. And don't forget too, and the reason why I'm saying shift your taxes, because people are paying taxes every year. But what if that, I think Nipsey was like he had to pay like $250,000 or something like that happened. What if you took that $250,000 and $500,000 and somebody showed you how to put all that into real estate, and now you don't have to pay taxes, and now you got properties now when you would have just gave that money away, but now like, oh no, I don't get that money away. I'm going to teach you where to put it. I teach you how to invest in certain stocks that ain't gonna mess up. That is like dope, right? I'm in class like this. And then I realized my class ended like 30 minutes earlier, but I guess he initiated something. So he's asking me certain questions like, have you seen this movie, or have you looked into this? Have you looked into that? I'm excited about everything that you're doing. I'm really happy to join the class. And we just started having like conversation back and forth. And he was telling me like certain things that I can do now with my money. He was like, you're young. You need to make sure you have your Roth IRA set up. And, you're able to put, I think if you're able to put $6,000 in there per year, and you can still use that money to invest. But he was talking about how you can backdoor certain things, and, just all types of stuff. Y'all was just real juicy. But all the stuff I'm learning, I'm definitely going to put y'all up on game. And if it sounds like, what are you talking about? I thought we was going to be doing a shopping cart trick. I thought we were going to be removing inquiries. When y'all learn how to do that, it's going to be like this. It's going to be like, what's the next thing, Rickita? Like, y'all ain't going to be here no more to see anything else. But I'm excited that I'm going to be able to teach y'all all these different things that I'm learning, because it's like really exciting. Oh, I'm gonna be able to look it up there. I'm gonna definitely look it up for you. And I don't like New Jersey though, because like one of the clients, she like, whoo, $0, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. But let me write this down so I don't forget. I want to talk about a trick for a 60% trick. Let me put that down. It's not a trick. It's like if you learn these things, you'll be winning, right? That's one thing I like about LLC. Because like I'm telling y'all, oh, I'm gonna go look at these properties. My whole trip gonna be a write-off. I'm going to look at a property. So my flight needs to be a write-off. My Airbnb needs to be a write-off. And shoot, when I go out there and networking or taking any classes, like say if I paid $2,000 for a course or paid $5,000 for a course, that's a write-off. Like, you know, I definitely, like, I spend money when I take classes. That's how I know all this information, y'all. But I pay money when I take this stuff, but it's all write-off, especially when you get to the end of the year and you got all this extra money. You want those write-offs. So now you just start flooding your money towards stuff that's going to, you know, that's going to bring you more money too for next year. So definitely. I want to be at that 0. Yeah, they. So the claim right now, she is getting sued by LVMV funding. You know, LVMV funding is good for. They are good for Credit One Bank. They always want to do something for Credit One Bank, and usually if somebody's suing you, you have to actually, you know, respond to them. You got to answer them. And when I say answer them, you got to literally type up an answer like, I do not owe them. They need to show me this. They need to show me that, right? But it's a $30 fee to answer in New Jersey. If you answer in here, it's free. You don't have to pay to answer somebody if they're suing you. It's a $30 fee. Now, y'all do have a waiver, so that's good. So I taught her about the waiver, and we was able to do it all online. But it's still a point. Like, are you kidding me? It is a collection company. It is. And it's for a small amount. So I should just pay it. And I was like, you gotta fight them. Shoot. You better fight them. Okay, but let me tell y'all about but that's just about New Jersey. They charge for everything. And too, I remember when I first went to New Jersey, y'all, and I don't know, maybe it's just in certain areas, but I went to New Jersey and I was at the pump trying to. Uh-oh, what's going on with my video? Did I mess it up? Can y'all still see me? Uh-oh. It's like echoing, right? I shouldn't have exited out that screen. Oh, I have another screen up. I'm so crazy. Is everything still good? Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still see me? Okay, can y'all still hear echo now? Okay, good. Okay, I added an extra screen of this. Like, that was weird. I'm like, wait, no, don't mess up now. But when I was out in New Jersey, I didn't know that somebody would go ahead and like pump your gas for you. So I'm like, listen, somebody here, because you know a lot of people try to do that like where I'm at, but they want you to pay them personally so they can do it. You know, it's a little side hustle. And I'm like, listen, I'm in a different area. I don't want y'all pumping my gas. And like them tolls out there was ridiculous too. Them tolls out there is ridiculous. So I like sat in the car for like an hour because they wouldn't answer the phone at first. And I was scared. And then they end up saying, no, let them pump the gas. But, you know, I'm the type that get in the car and drive. I would get in the car and drive anywhere. I don't care. Like, I drove to Florida. I drove to New York. I drove all the way from, like, North Carolina all the way up to New Jersey. Went from North Carolina I went from New Jersey back to North Carolina and then brought my butt back home. But that's definitely me with the traveling. But let me tell y'all about this 60% trick too. So we were talking about nonprofits. And when I say nonprofits, we're talking about how you can open up a nonprofit and you'll be able to take 60% of your income and actually donate it to the nonprofit. You know, send as a donation, it could be a write-off. But 60%. Now, this is the trick part. This is like the This is like the trick part, right? Do y'all know a lot of nonprofits they get paid, like the board members, they get paid? So you always see people donating money, like, oh my gosh, they donated $1 million. They got a good tax write-off. And a lot of times too, these nonprofits boost their name up, or they boost them up anyway by just, even supporting them in a way. So a lot of times you see these people, I'll open my own foundation. That's because they can put their money into their foundation. And guess who is in control of that money? Them. So that's something that definitely, I told you guys I want to do my nonprofit, but I want to make sure I got the right board members on there, because when you open a nonprofit, you don't own it. Like, the other board members they can vote you out at one point. And if y'all know anything, y'all should know that that's possible. Somebody can kick you out your own business, right? And y'all think about the apple, if y'all know what I mean. he got kicked out of his business, which is so crazy because it was his. And then they're gonna ask him to come back too. But yeah, so that's the 60%. You can be able to move 60% of your income over to your nonprofit. You can donate it over there. But don't forget to your nonprofit can get a check too. And then too, y'all ever looked at how much the people for the breast cancer, the Susan B. Komen, I believe it's called? Nonprofit. Let me see if they'll tell me. I think they end up saying like a half of the money that people was donating to. They know what they're doing, don't they? But the Susan B. Cohen, I think they said more than 50% of the donations was going to the board members, which was crazy, right? And I understand they gotta run some stuff. I get that, but most of that stuff is donations, y'all. But that's wild. That's real wild. But and then too, remember I was telling you guys about buying properties. I was just reading at you guys. But remember I was telling you guys about buying properties. If you have a nonprofit out here, them properties that I was telling you guys about, a lot of them properties you can get for $1,000, even $1. So if you got that nonprofit, especially like if you saying, oh, I'm going to sell these to like battered women or whatever your nonprofit is for, that you'll be able to get them properties for $1, even $1,000. And our properties are cleared when you get them, like how we're getting them. So where I'm at, but don't forget, some of the properties not clear depending on where you're at. But $1 or $1,000, isn't that like awesome? That you gonna get it for $1,000 or $1 in your nonprofit. And don't forget too, what if you just dedicate everything to just doing a nonprofit? Y'all just get a property every month and fix it. And at the end of the year, y'all just get y'all check. Right? Not saying that y'all should get the whole thing, but y'all still be able to make a nice living off of that. And I know a nonprofit out here, and I ain't gonna talk about them, but they got to do with churches, which is crazy because one of my clients bought one of their properties. Yeah, one of our clients bought one of their properties. I think they ended up getting their property for $1,000. My client ended up paying like 100-some thousand, but that's how much the property was really worth, honestly. But I was seeing how they was just moving and grooving, and I was just like, man, think of how much money they's making and then how many properties they have. But they're under a church, but they're not real churchy. They just got it like that. That is how they have it set up. When you say you're a church, they just like, oh, what do you want? So that's something that they were doing. So that was like their little slick way of going about it. And some of these nonprofits out here too, they'll get those properties. So like them good properties that they can get for $1,000, like they'll sell them to you for $10,000, but them same properties worth $100,000. So that's like that's a steal for you, but that's still not right. And you're like, dang, I wish I could have just got that property because maybe they want us to sell that property for $30,000, but the nonprofit was able to get it for $1,000. Right? That's cool. That's cool. You gotta learn how to play the game because it's one of those things where you gotta learn how to play the game. Kind of like in Monopoly, y'all know how y'all got y'all backs against the wall, and you know that they need that piece to really advance. And you like, I ain't selling you nothing. I don't care if we play this game for hours. I'm not selling you anything because if I sell it to you, we're gonna be going back and forth, and I ain't playing them games with you. It's one of the things where you gotta learn the game and play it the right way. You make sure you buy a Lamborghini coming in before you go. And listen. You can't be mad. You can't be mad about how they move. You gotta learn how they move and you gotta move accordingly, right? You just gotta do it. Because I was mad about, a lot of things like, oh, people sell this, people sell that. And you just can't be mad because it's a business. It's really just a business. And if you gonna miss that opportunity, and if it's not illegal, you don't like how it's set up, then you gonna miss out on the opportunity just because when you can just like, look, okay, look how much my Amazon bringing in, and to say that he paying $0 in federal taxes. Who are we to say if that's right or wrong other than to say, hey, what you doing? Like, I need to be up on your team. What y'all doing over there? Because guess what? Everybody able to play the game. We are. All you got to do is just know the rules of the game. That's like me trying to play basketball. You can play. I was just learning about basketball. No, that's a triple double, and if you shoot from here, you get more points. And it's like, how he get more points? Because he was just back a little. No, because this is the 3-point line. If you stand on 3-point line, you get 3 points too. You going up to the basket shooting. Come to the 3-point line, you can get the points. It's the same thing. You got to just learn it. You just learn a game and just play with them. That's it. And then give back to your people. But don't get back to the point where you can't help yourself. You know what I mean? Don't give too much. Or don't break yourself trying to get back to people, because we got mental things that we need to work on, mental curses and stuff like that. No, you can't. I thought about that. You got to have other people on the board. But what you want to do is you want to have other like-minded people or people higher than you on your board. That's it. You just want to make sure you just have people that's on your level or higher on your board. That's all you really want to do. Because I want to be a single member too. And like, I'm on my friend's board for her nonprofit. So it's a fighting chance. And we were really helping like the women, and we were helping them like, our last thing that we did, we was giving out hygiene products. We did like a drive, kind of like I don't know what to call it now. But we were like, we collected we had like a drive where we was getting all of the stuff in, all these donations with clothes and stuff like that. And then we started giving out all the clothes and the hygiene products to all the women out there that's probably homeless, or, they just down on their luck right now. But that's kind of what we were doing. But technically, as soon as you get that paperwork going, you can't just, it's not just a thing that you can do by yourself, or you can't just kick somebody out just on your own. It got to be like a collective thing. But I'm going to make sure, let me just put nonprofits on the list too, because that's big. And then don't forget too, them nonprofits, they get so many different, like, well, they ain't paying taxes on certain things too. Like when they buying things, you can let the company know, like, oh, listen, I'm a nonprofit, don't charge me taxes. Like, you paying taxes on stuff, so that's really good too. It's 8:30, y'all. It's 8:30. But I think I got a good list, y'all. So let me go over my list one more time. So we want to talk about building business credit, personal guarantee things, and how to make sure that you don't have to personally guarantee things, right? I'm going to teach y'all more vocabulary so you'll know what like PG means. You'll know what mean to have something notarized. You know what an LLC is, those different things too. How to liquidate your credit cards, which means how to take money off of your credit cards without a cash advance, So, and then I want to show you guys how to do that same day, how y'all can get that money like as soon as you do it, like right there in your own space. You ain't got to have nobody else do it. I want to teach y'all how to depend on people. Let me put that on here too. So like when I was teaching y'all the thing with like the inquiries and the shopping cart trick, people like, can you do it for me? It's like, I just told you how to do it. I'll pay you to do it. Now you're dependent on me. No, you do it yourself. And now you know how to do it forever. You know it now. It's over with. Like, you know, you get more inquiries. If you was like me, like when I was racking up like 70 inquiries, and it's like you ain't got to come back, you know, ask and nobody to do anything. I think you need 3 of them, 3 or 4. You need 3 or 4. I'm gonna look up that in a second. I'm gonna definitely look that up. But thank you so much. Saying I'm a caring person. But Navy Fed, he would help me get my Navy Fed, hopefully. Navy Fed. So when I get into Navy Fed and I start really playing around in there, you know, I help clients, you know, we play around all the time with clients, but it's different when you do it yourself. So I definitely want to be able to do that. I want to talk to you guys about the top credit unions. I want to talk about tax foreclosures, how to get them, the benefits of credit unions too. Oh yeah. So we're gonna go into the S corps and the C corps on here too. I got that on here. The real estate terms, definitely want to talk about that. State registration form, we definitely going to talk about that. Business tax when it come down to like the S corp and the C corps, even the LLCs and all that stuff, and partnerships. I'm gonna definitely talk to y'all about the nonprofit 60% trick. So the nonprofit 60% tricks. I want to talk about nonprofits altogether, and then teach y'all how to not depend on people. That's like the biggest things. Now let me look up, see how many board members, because I think it's 3. Let me see. How many board members do I need to the Yeah, consists of at least 3. Yeah, they said it should have at least 3 nonprofits. Okay, listen, they said the IRS generally requires a minimum of 3 board members for every nonprofit, but does not dictate board term length. So I guess how long they're going to be on the board. So you can have people that just start off with you and then it's like, oh, I ain't got it no more. But then too, you know, you gotta have bylaws and all that when it come down to like nonprofits. But you know what? Like being in school right now, I realized too, like one of our biggest assignments is we gotta create a budget from scratch. I mean, I'm guessing Excel and all to the point where when we type a number here and type a number there, it's going to automatically add that number and put it here, and it's going to put it in the other columns. And I realize how beneficial that is when we go to other companies to set stuff like that up. So I definitely going to put the budget on here. And another thing too, we was learning in class too is, let's see if I got my notebook. We was learning formulas. So say if you like, I need to retire with, you know, $5 million in my account. Then we learned the formula on how much you need to start with now, and then what percent of return you need to have on your money. So we knew how to do the problem backwards now. So say if you like, I need to have $5 million. He was teaching us ways to how to have $5 million by the time you're 60 years old. And, you know, maybe you'll start with just $5,000 today. And when you turn 60, your money gonna mature so much, you know, by compound interest, you guys. And it's so crazy to think about it like that. But it would mature so much that when you turn 60 or when you turn 65, whenever you plan on retiring, whatever age you want to have that money by, it'll be there. So he was teaching you how, you'll buy certain properties or, and you get a certain return on your investment, you'll buy certain stock. Or even when it come down to like putting your money into, certain businesses and stuff like that too. Oh no, don't forget. Listen, you can't forget. Let me write your name down. What's your real name? What's your phone number? I'm gonna call you. I wish we had a thing too where you can't personally chat with people on YouTube though, huh? Everything is out in the open. And there is nothing left to hide. If you guys ever heard that song, my parents had me listening to that when I was little. But definitely keep me up on that. You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now. They got it in the frequently asked questions on the Navy Federal website. Well, no, I don't know. They don't say anything about the access code though. And they saying like you got to be in the house, and we ain't staying together. So And one thing I don't want to be all excited like, oh, I got me $30,000, maybe 10. I'm all on here talking to y'all. I'm just telling y'all the biz, making videos, and they shut down my account. Can you imagine? I don't want that to happen. I think Dave Ramsey had me just paying off debt like crazy. But I think Dave Ramsey is just against credit cards because credit cards can really get y'all in trouble. That's why he is against credit cards. And if you use, I wouldn't use my credit cards for anything unless it's business and I won't be able to get a return. You could just put it right there on the table. Thank you. Unless I'm gonna get a return on it, but that's why he against it. Because if you use it incorrectly, then you're gonna be in a whole bunch of debt. And if you in debt, that's kind of what Dave don't want you to be in. Dave wants you to own everything. He wants you to own your house outright. He wants you to put 20% down on your house when you start off. He don't want you to go do that 3.5. He wants you to have everything in order. He wants you to have a emergency fund. And matter of fact, have y'all ever heard of Dave Ramsey got an app called Every Dollar? Have y'all heard of that? I had that. Dave Ramsey want every dollar that come into your house, you gotta calculate, you gotta show where it came from and where it's going. And if every penny, he want to see where it's at. And that's good because sometimes you go swipe in your car and you like, damn, broke. Like I get broke. And then a lot of people don't look at their bank statement, but if you go to your bank statement, you see, oh, dang, I went to Wendy's twice this week. Dang, I got Burger King 3 times this week. Dang, I got some Amazon this week. You wondering where your stuff went. And Dave Ramsey, where he got it set up is that you know where your money going. And you can't go to Burger King because that's not in your budget. Like, you already know that. Not no, I'm just going to hope that I got the money I'm supposed to have. And if you guys didn't see, I did the $5,000 saving challenge. Yesterday, I put the money in there. Yesterday, we had to put $125 in there. But I had to put less in there. I only had to put $109 in there because Digit was taking money out of my account already. But that's kind of my way of tricking y'all into saving. Because if you was to just put that money to the side and do whatever you want to do, in the year you had at 5,000, that 5,000 can help propel you where you really need to go. And I really feel like if you can stop paying rent and get into a mortgage, and then a lot of people when they get into a mortgage, they're like, oh, I pay $1,200 right now, but I know I can pay at least $1,800 for a mortgage. And it's like, why go up? Is your income going up? A lot of people go up just because they think that they can. And I don't suggest it. I really don't. But Dave Ramsey, he wants you to be accountable for every penny, that's in your account. Let me see. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. But every dollar is good. I'm gonna do my every dollar. I am. I need to get back into that. I'm gonna create my own app too. And I think they even have like a paid version too. And they're gonna tie it to your bank account. So if you buying stuff, then yeah, you're not gonna get there. Yeah, money makes money. That is true. I just think about sometimes like, do I want to buy this or do I want to like? Because I was like, I want to start selling jogging suits. Like, I just think I look so nice in jogging suits, y'all. Even like my dresses, right? So I'm like, oh, I want to start selling jogging suits. Y'all see, like I've been gaining a little weight, little cheeks getting a little chubby, little arms, muscles gone, kind of. But I was like, I need to do the jogging suits and start working out because I was helping a lot of women work out. And then to think too, like I had 4 kids. And you look at my body, like, you ain't had no 4 kids. Stop playing. Like, for real. Like, you lying, right? And I was like, well, I'm going to sell jogging suits. So I be telling myself, like, do you want to go out and spend that $50? Do you want to go out or do you want to buy them extra things you want to buy and spend $100 on Amazon? Or do you want to save that money and in a month, put that $500 on getting your jogging suits and start selling your jogging suits? Start the money making money, right? Spend that money to make some more money. Spend that money to get your jogging suits. When you start selling your jogging suits and really start making money, then, then after you start making a lot of money, reinvest your money too. People start making money and they stop re-upping on stuff. They start reinvesting. Then they wonder where their money went. I've been there, done that. You know how you like sell something, you start doing something, and then you don't reinvest it. If you don't reinvest your money, all your stuff gonna be gone now because you gotta re-up on that stuff. A lot of people think, oh, I'm making all this money, we finna spend it. Then you're gonna be broke. You ain't gonna have nothing to show for it. Okay. I'm not gonna mention it. Did I drop the every dollar? I dropped it for y'all. I'm gonna log into my every dollar account and see how much income and stuff I was having at that time when I was doing every dollar. It's gonna be so funny. I'm probably like 10 times that amount now. Y'all want to hear what was in my every dollar? If I can remember my password, I'm in there. It's loading. Okay. Uh-oh. It looks like I need a September budget. What's the last budget y'all got for me? So one thing I realized too, all the baby steps. So the baby steps with Dave Ramsey too. Yeah, they got a thing right now where it was like, well, you get to get $100. They got $100 referral program right now. I seen that. Maybe I should click on that. But maybe I got to get referred by somebody too. So Dave Ramsey wants you to have $100 to the side. And then they want you to pay all debt using the snowball method. And then he wants you to save 3 to 6 months of your expenses. So you're going to have 3 to 6 months of all your bills set to the side. And I definitely got that. And you know what? When I was listening to Dave, I thought that was so impossible. But you know how I did it? I was just going to go get the money and show y'all, but that's just stupid. Like, why would you go do that? But I just started doing it slowly. Like, okay, I'm gonna put the $250 or $500 to the side every week. I'm gonna force myself to do it. I'm gonna be broke until it's done. And you just start putting that money to the side and you get there. And he wants you to save 15% for retirement. And he wants you to set up a college fund for your kids. He wants you to start paying off your house after that. And then he wants you to build wealth and give back after that. But that's all of his steps. But definitely look into every dollar, y'all. Seriously. Every dollar is definitely legit. And if y'all listen to them success stories, y'all will be like, I want to do it too. Like people having a mortgage paid off in 6 or 7 years. Like Dave Ramsey got people doing all types of stuff. I hope you ain't saying yes, you want to hear what my money was. Let me see if I can find it. When was the last time I had a budget though? I don't know. I don't know when the last time I had a budget. It wasn't last year at all. It was had to be a year before then. Let me look at 2018. But let me tell y'all this too. When I was doing that budget, I started realizing I was spending money on stupid stuff. I was spending money on stupid stuff. I can't find it. Any accounts? I don't have any accounts. I gotta add transactions. Yeah, I can't see it. Yeah, keep a lookout on your email. Oh wait, you with the Navy Fed too? Let me drop my personal cell phone. It's only 10 people on here. Y'all better not give it out. Y'all better tell me when that link comes. I'm not playing with y'all. I want that link, y'all. I really want to get in there, seriously. Yeah, definitely do it every dollar. I'm gonna make a video on that too, but I want to set up my own app in general. So that's my biggest thing I want to do, you guys. I'm gonna set up my own app. Are y'all saving right now, or do y'all got like a complete budget on what y'all doing? Like okay, I'm gonna go like this week too. I'm definitely like, okay, I gotta put aside, extra $1,000 for mine. Aside from the 125 I did, I do my own little budget, and like I gotta put $1,000 to the side. Like, do y'all got something like that going on to go to like my emergency? Because I think next year gonna be really, really rough. And that's just the minimum I'm saving. That's just like a thing where I'm like, okay, I gotta put $500 or $1,000 to the side regardless. I don't care. Even if you're gonna be saving, like I said, if I want to save extra $3,000 or $4,000 that month, that $500 to $1,000 is getting put to the side, and I act like it's not my money anymore. It's like me giving it to myself and leaving it somewhere. Do y'all have something like that where y'all force yourself to save like that? Wait, what? Am I missing something? Oh, you talking about jogging suits? Oh, okay. Like what? Yeah, that's what I'm definitely gonna make sure I'm targeting different things too. And that's so funny, you guys. Like remember I was telling you guys, like I thought that my YouTube or even my following, I had majority women. I used to have majority women, but women don't follow me anymore. Or they follow me, but not as much as men do. Maybe because I'm just so beautiful, huh? No, let me stop. But seriously though, I was just like so surprised because I had all this stuff set up for women and families, and that's pointless, you guys, because it's mostly men that follow me. Let me move this up. It like it's just falling, don't it? Does it look like it's just falling? But I am gonna do my thing, especially before Christmas season. Though before Christmas time, I want to make sure I have something I can sell, something that's gonna be valuable, especially knowing that we're gonna be going into hibernation. Oh, that's good. That's really good. That's really good. You say that. Make sure you get that Digit app too, because Digit gonna take that money out of your account, and sometimes you don't even feel it, because that be that same money you was gonna go spend at McDonald's. That's gonna be that same money you was gonna go spend at Wendy's. You was buying crab legs. You want to go? Oh, thank you. Definitely make sure y'all like the video too, you guys. Make sure y'all like. I want to make sure too I go live, even if a lot of times too, I don't want to come on here. I realize that I come on here with a lecture, and I want y'all to sit there and be quiet and listen to me, and that's not what it is. If y'all pop up something, y'all got a question, We're gonna look it up right now. We're gonna figure it out right now. But I have my list of everything I'm gonna start putting out to you guys. So definitely. I have my list of everything. And I want to start talking to you guys about different things that you can do. Like, say if you don't have a business, but extra side hustles to make that $200 or $300 a week. But the key is when you make that extra $200 or $300 a week, you know, you do like Brandon, you put that money to the side. You don't spend it. Like that was extra, but now you don't have to take your money and put it to the side. You can just put that to the side and just watch it grow. Like I have Instacart. If y'all don't know what Instacart is, y'all definitely need to get Instacart. Let me drop my code too because y'all get $10 on that. But Instacart is so I start paying for it today because they go grocery shopping and stuff for me, y'all. And I'm just that busy. But they go grocery shopping to me. They went to CVS for me today to go get some stuff for my daughter. But thank you, James. But I definitely gonna drop this link. But I see people doing Instacart. What if you go and do like Uber or something for the weekend? Only on the weekend. You do 3 hours for Uber on the weekend, and you don't spend that money. You just let that's gonna be your savings. You know, little things like that, y'all. But let me drop my link for you guys if y'all haven't heard about Instacart. It's really cool because another thing too, they bring me my groceries in less than 2 hours. So my favorite store to shop at is Aldi's because I'm cheap. It's Aldi's, and you got to think about it too. Like I don't buy like meats and stuff like that, so it's easy for me to just shop at Aldi's and get everything I want. And they had my groceries to me in less than 2 hours. You make $1,200 a week. Wow, that's good. That's a slow week, and they own it though. They are really owning with Instacart. I'm gonna send it to you guys. That's so you can get $10. So you'll get $10 and I get $10. We'll be balling. But just try them out. And I got free delivery. So you can start up with them. You'll get free delivery and you'll get your $10. So that'll be extra sweet, y'all. But I got my groceries in less than 2 hours. They never forget anything. Oh, you do the DoorDash? Look at y'all. That's good. That is good. But I don't doubt the 200 a week because I minimum tip people $5 minimum. Like buy me $5, $7 tips. Like I just be so happy they bring me my stuff, y'all. I gotta tip the man who got me because something was with CVS. So I'm gonna see if I can find it right now and see if I can save him like an extra $3 because he had to go and find me something different because it wasn't on there. And they got coupons on here too. How is the DoorDash? Y'all like that though? Oh, I can adjust the tip. I am gonna adjust the tip. Wait, yeah, he went to CVS for me. Let me adjust it. And can I say something to him? No. I said thank you. I ran outside like because I looked in the bag like he's like I got the stuff for you. Like he was scared to look at me. I'm like, damn, am I ugly right now? And he's like handing it to me. Oh, I can't leave a comment. Thank you. I be wondering too. Some people like you charge for certain things too, and it's like I'm tipping him extra now. It's like an extra $4 tip on top of what I already gave him because he did that. Like those are little things, y'all. Seriously, we gotta look out for each other. Because I remember too, where like I remember not having any money and stuff like that, and people do certain things nice for me. Like, let me tell y'all this one little thing. So I remember, I already referred my friend. I remember when like I didn't have that much money and I didn't have any food stamps. I wasn't getting food stamps because my business was starting flourishing too much. But I was putting all my money back into the business to the point where I really didn't have that much money. So my grocery money is literally all I had. But I really wanted to get more groceries because I was like hella budgeting for it, right? But I was just like, man, I wish I had some food stamp. And I'm like, I'm not gonna get a cart because I don't need a cart. I'm not getting too much groceries, right? And some kept telling me, get a cart, get a cart, get a cart, get a cart. And then there was this lady following me around the store, and she just came up to me. She was like, I'm not trying to say anything, but like, do you want to buy some food stamps? And I was like, yes, I do. I was like, that was like a blessing because I think about it, she sold the food stamps for a reason. I don't know what the reason was, but it was good for her. But I bought the food stamps, so it was good for me too. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. But that is really good. Y'all make sure y'all tip the people that really help y'all. Like y'all think customer service is really everything. I'll make sure I make some good videos since you love them too. You appreciate them. Oh yeah, everybody want to get into Navy Fair. Why would you think anything different? Everybody want to get into it. I wonder how. So if 1,200 is a slow week, what's a good week? What's a medium week? Like, Laura delivered my groceries. She was all right. And the reason I said she was all right, if you doing Instacart, if y'all do that as a side hustle, the man told me they didn't have it. He sent me a picture. I was able to say, please find this, and I sent him a picture to show him a substitute. That lady was like, hey, they don't have this here, and she just canceled it automatically. I didn't have a chance to like ask for nothing else or anything. I was like, dang, you gonna just cancel it like that? You gonna say nothing? So, but some of the people too, like with the Instacart, you guys, like don't forget to I dropped that link. Y'all use that link. I'm gonna stay on here until I get to the 1600. So I'm at 1588. So make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video. How about we be on here almost for 2 hours now? I better be number one. No, you know how you was number two with the video? I better be number two at least. I better be number two at least. But definitely, you guys subscribe to my channel. You guys make sure you guys like this video. Drop any questions that you have. I see that the numbers are picking up with it's more people on here right now. So earlier we kind of just talking about random things now, but earlier we were talking about like the different things you guys want me to talk about on the channel, different courses you guys want me to create. So let me talk about a few things that people say they want to talk about. People want me to teach them how to build business credit, and how to make sure that you ain't got a personal guarantee. A personal guarantee means you put your name online. Because if you set up an LLC, you know, your business, y'all use that $50,000 or $100,000 in credit cards. If it's an LLC and the business is just, you know, it don't survive, then the business gets shut down. They can't come after you for that money. But we want to make sure that we don't personally guarantee, which means we're saying, hey, we want this $50,000. I'll personally put my name on the line saying if we don't pay it back, come get it from me. So we want to make sure that we can just make sure the business, you know, doing their own thing. So that's what the personal guarantee is. And I want to teach you guys vocabulary when it comes down to like LLCs, PG with the personal guarantee and things like that. I want to show you guys how to liquidate y'all credit cards. So say if y'all have, you know, credit cards and you want to know how to get cash off of those credit cards without a cash advance. I want to show you guys how to instantly get the money off of your credit cards. For a lot of people, we talking about like tax foreclosures and how to buy it. That'd be a good idea for business credit cards. We're going to talk about Navy Fed as soon as he get me in there. As soon as Sean get me in there, we're going to talk about that. And I want to talk to you guys about the top credit unions because a lot of people can't get into, Navy Fed. I want to talk to you guys about tax foreclosures and how to buy it. I'll tell you guys how I paid $8,000 for my first house, and I'm still in here now. So, and I told you guys about how I paid $1,700 for a rental property. So I talked to you guys about that, but I want to teach you guys how to do that. I want to talk to you guys about the benefits of credit unions. I want to talk to you about like the real estate terms, so you guys know real estate terms. I want to talk to you guys about state registration form, which is something that Sean was talking about, but it's kind of tied into, setting up the business. I want to talk to you guys about business taxes and how we're going to try to figure out how to get these Donald Trump taxes and how to get some Amazon taxes. We was talking about how he pays $0 in federal income taxes. So we want to talk about that. I want to talk to you guys about the business tax too for like the S Corps and the C Corps. I want to talk about that. And nonprofits. I want to talk about how you can do the 60% trick, which means that if you donate 60% of your income, it's going to be a complete write-off if you donate it to a nonprofit. Definitely want to talk about that and how you should donate it to a nonprofit that you own. Because I was telling people how with nonprofits, if you're on a board, y'all can actually get a check. So I definitely want to talk about that. And then I want to teach y'all, this is the major thing, how to not depend on people for anything. Like, I want y'all to be the person making y'all channel, talking about, whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever y'all learning and giving this information out. Like, Sean needs to be on there with the Navy Fed because I need to know what's going on and I need to get in there. But that's everything, you guys. So if you guys want me to add extra things to the list, it's enough on here. Every week I'm gonna come out with something. But like when it comes down to the business credit, that's gonna take me like a whole month to get it done because I probably gotta make like 30 videos. It's all gonna be in one little course, and I'm gonna have our community. You see how we on here now? I want to have a community. So like when we on here, we're gonna have a subject. We're gonna be building things together. We're gonna be setting up building businesses, funnels, and all of that. So I definitely want to do that with you guys, but that's gonna be within the community. So that's another thing. Hey, I'm gonna keep talking about it. I gotta talk it into existence. I gotta let everybody know, like, if y'all see him on anybody else's page on YouTube, like, hey, did you get that account for Rickita yet? Did she get into the Navy Fed yet? Like, hey, what's up with that? Y'all gotta have my back on that. Y'all gotta have my back. Okay, let me see what's going on in the comments. But don't forget to, if you have a question, definitely drop it because we can go over it now depending on what your question is, or I can add it to the list of videos and stuff that I got coming out. Hey, V Harris, I know what you mean. When you set up that different account and you get your money put up in there, because I don't trust myself either. I just start trusting myself, just to be honest. I just start trusting myself to the point where I can have, $6,000 and I won't touch it. Because I'll be on a trip somewhere, y'all. I'll be gone somewhere. I'll be living my best life. But I realized too, that money I spent, I could have put that towards a business and I could really live for real. I could really live my best life. But that's good. You set up that account and a percentage your payroll going in there. That's really good. That's discipline. You got to go to the bank and go get it. That is good. Yeah, it don't matter if they old. Oh, listen, if they die, you can still do it though. Even if they died, you can still do it. Don't be okay. So you said your biggest thing you'll be worried about is buying a house that need a roof. So listen, the house. Remember, I told you I bought a house for $1,700. Half of the roof, I guess, from the sun. It wasn't that it needed like right now. I need a roof, but it wasn't like it was leaking or anything. But like it needed a roof within a year because it was like really damaged, and I didn't want to go a winter with it. But I think I paid like $1,500. A big part of my, but I paid $1,500. They stripped it and got it done, but they was able to do that roof. And remember, these are just people that was on the block that was helping, like they was fixing on somebody else's house, and I like what they did. And I was like, hey, can y'all come do half my roof? They got that roof done in 2 days, and I paid them $1,500. That was like everything all together with the materials and everything, and half the roof. And it was really high up and nicely slanted. You got to just don't be trying to go and get these professionals to go do certain things when you got people in your area, support a lot of these black businesses too. They cheaper a lot of times too. So support them. They'll go and help you out, get their group together. I wouldn't be too scared. Yeah, business credit is such a good topic, especially like with personal guarantee and stuff like that. It's a great topic. You can help. James, you can get me in there. Yeah, you can just apply. Yeah, definitely apply. And when you get your code, because you're gonna get a code you can give out too. Definitely, y'all don't forget about me. I'm so serious, y'all. I damn near want to give y'all my cell phone number, my personal number, but y'all got my phone number 833 Rickita. So if y'all ever want to talk to me, my assistant, he gonna try to help y'all with anything. That's what I told him to do. Try to help them. Don't send nobody to me. I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be busy. But your entire family, that's good. But definitely let them know, hey, I need to talk to Rickita. You can't help me with this. This is something personal. You can't help me with this. And then he'll be able to help. He'll send you over to me, y'all. Okay, yeah. Just call and set them up. And don't forget about me. And call and set it up and don't forget about me. Call Tyrone and set it up. But that's everything, you guys. That's everything on the list. We've been live for 2 hours now, trying to figure out if I should go. I felt under the weather today, you guys. Now I'm on energized some. Y'all still want me to stay on here, or y'all want to talk to me tomorrow? Definitely let me know. Y'all got any more questions? Y'all want me to stay on here? Stay on. Okay, I'll stay on. I'm here. I'm here. I'm gonna stay on here. I'm gonna stay on here. I need to get my numbers higher anyway. YouTube need to see that I'm active, so I'm definitely on here. Y'all probably have me on here all night. If my baby made it back, I think I heard him, y'all. I'm gonna have to go because it's the weekend. It's Saturday, and y'all know how late I was on here yesterday. I was on here late, and I got three or two videos for sure, and possibly three videos coming out tomorrow. And I have my new things that I set up. I just can't wait till y'all see how much time I took to put everything together. Like, it just looks so nice. How is that credit strong? Do you like that? I heard people talking about the credit strong. And I just suggest people have, one minimum, two. You got kick off and the self lender. I always tell people to get those two. So that's good. But how is that credit strong? Do you really like that? Let me look up that song too. You like it? Yeah, it is stuff. I may make a video about it, but I be want to get all of the accounts I tell y'all about. Cause I gotta get in my account, or I gotta get in somebody's account that I always ask, hey, can I log into your account and make a video? Sure, Rickita. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, so Credit Strong is like self lender then, huh? Magnum. That's like the that's one of the options, y'all. That's like one of the top ones. Oh, for business purposes. Wow, $18,000 installment account reported. Yeah, I am a part of my FICO community. I do like to go on there. So sometimes too, my biggest thing is I like to spend like an hour and go, see the new tricks, see what everybody got going on. So I go on there and see what's going on. Let me send y'all my email address too, so y'all can communicate with me directly. Because it'll come to my phone as if it's a text message. Oh, I hope I typed it right. I need to get my glasses. My kids are supposed to get their glasses, but I think the lady they called me was like, "Hey, she's under the weather. I think she got COVID." They called me that morning. They were supposed to go Friday. No, what's today? Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, they were supposed to go yesterday and get their glasses, but the lady got COVID, and I need to get mine too. Probably the one that's crying about Navy Fed. Me. You already straight. You got a grand. My granddad was in the military. Do that count? That don't count, right? Dude, I am tripping. Yes, he was, because he get benefits right now. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna call my daddy real quick, y'all. Let me see what he say. I just gotta call y'all. Let me see, because I'm excited. I would call my granddad, but I don't want to call him right now. He probably mad at me. I was supposed to do something for him, and I didn't do it. So excited. Let me calm down. Now he gonna answer. I know he get a check right now for it. He gotta be in there, y'all. Okay, so what am I have to do? Because I know he in there. What I'm gonna have to do? I know he was in there before. And then too, these people gotta be honorably discharged. What if they got kicked out or something, y'all? Do that count? I'm gonna call my mama. My mama gonna answer. I don't know what my daddy doing. I'm just so excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Can I call them tomorrow? Are they over tomorrow? Hello, hey mom. Was my granddad in the military? Huh? Yeah. Oh, okay. What part of the military he was in? Y'all know? And tell him he seen me calling him too. Babyface brought me to him. Oh, isn't he sweet? Y'all don't know what part of the military he was in? Does it matter what part of the military he was in, y'all? They open right now? Okay, so listen, I was trying to get this account, and it was like if your granddad or your dad or somebody in your family was in the military, you can get in the account. And like I'm going live right now, so I'm just gonna ask them like if it matter what part of the military, and then I'll see what branch. Oh, that's what you call it. What branch? Oh, the Navy. Oh, part of the Navy. What else, y'all? Anything else? I was gonna call Uncle Ferris and ask him too. He called me earlier, kind of nervous, saying that they couldn't stop his bleeding and dialysis. That's all the information I need. I just need to know he. And then, do I need like his social date of birth and any of that stuff? I'm talking to the people live because they telling me I can get in there. No. Oh, I'm just so excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do myself. What year was my granddad born? Just in case. And his date of birth was what again? 6'6". I think I get credit for at least knowing his date of birth, not the year. need this form. Oh man, I think I need to get his. They said DD 214 form. Huh? I was just thinking that request of military service records. Somebody said I don't need the form. If they need it, they'll ask me later for it. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, don't do that. But all right, Mom, I'm live right now. So I just really wanted to ask about that. Daddy didn't answer when I called because one of the ladies on here was like, "Oh, my granddad was in the military, but he dead now." And I'm like, "Girl, your granddad was in the military, you good?" Because I'm looking at the form. Then I was just thinking, like, wait, do that count? I think my granddad was in the military. I just got so excited. So I'm gonna sleep good tonight thinking about that. So I'm gonna definitely. Was he honorably when it was? Did he had an honorable discharge? Ask Daddy if he know. It was. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna send him something for doing what he had to do back then. Cause Muhammad Ali granddaughter couldn't do what I'm doing right now. Cause he wouldn't do it. He wasn't down for it. He was not playing. All right, I'll talk to y'all. Oh yeah, tell Daddy I'm not gonna do it anymore because I'm scared of the hurricane. So I'm gonna wait until next Monday. Not this Monday, but the next Monday and leave. All right. Talk to y'all later. Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just feel so happy. Using my brain, y'all. Using the brain I get up here, y'all. Like, wait. I think my granddad was in the military. Cause he get a check. Oh my God. I'm gonna get up and do a dance, right? Woo, 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 woo. I don't know how far. You said they over right now? I darn it want to get off the live and call. It ain't no yay because we both got a call. I still want you to check in because I'm going to go live tomorrow. Let me tell y'all what time I'm going to go live tomorrow. So I still need to get, I'm not going to get off here until I get 1,600 subscribers. I need to not play with myself. I need to really get my life together, y'all. So, and look, y'all, let me stand on here a little bit longer. Help. I use my brains and now look at me, y'all. I'm just so happy. Can y'all see my little dimples coming back in a little bit? My dimples are more like comma. They come down my whole face now. They're like commas. But I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited, y'all. Okay, so listen. So remember I told you I gotta get all this divorce and stuff going on. I don't want to. All this stuff should be done in December. I put y'all all of my personal business because y'all give me all y'all business. I be finding out people personal life, right? One of my clients was literally getting beat on. Like her boyfriend started beating her over the phone. Like what the heck? Like people put me in their personal business all the time. So my stuff is not gonna be done until December. So y'all think I should just get my Navy Fed right now? Because I don't really want to pick up any accounts or anything right now. I don't want to pick up anything. So y'all think I should just get the account right now and sit on it? Or y'all think I should just stop playing and just do what I need to do and get my accounts? I'm just so excited, y'all. I hope y'all just excited for me because I'm like really, really excited, y'all. I really want to jump over down and like do a dance. I don't know. Remember I said I gotta make a video on Navy Fed. I don't know. I gotta go in there and start messing around and see what I want to get. Get the account, stop playing. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get my account. I ain't gonna be playing with them. I'm not gonna be playing. Oh, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with myself when I get this account. Ooh. I'm moving the whole seat, y'all. But I'm gonna get the account. I'm definitely gonna get the account. I'm gonna get the account. But remember, that's one of the topics I want to go over. Because I help people get them accounts all the time. And I be low key salty, y'all. I told y'all about that girl. I helped her get the account. She ended up buying her a house. You know, she got that personal loan with them, y'all. I think they gave her like $15,000. They gave her like a lot of money. And all I did was ask her to put me on. Did she put me on? She got a house. She got a car with them. She got personal loans. She got credit cards. I fixed her credit for free. This is when I was fixing credit for free. You know, I'm just up here trying to help people. And she ain't put me on, y'all. You will give me a look. I know you got my back. I like that. You got my back. I don't know what I want to do. I want to get up and like dance. I want to do something. When I get off here, I'm going to start dancing. I'm going to start dancing for sure, dude. I'm really going to start dancing. But listen, y'all, I need 8 more subscribers. Let me see if that number changed. And then I'm going to be able to go off of here and get back to the grind, y'all. Stop signing these forms. Don't say that. I don't. No, I don't want to. Oh my gosh! Don't say that. Don't say that. Let me share this to Facebook really quickly. Maybe I need to tell my Facebook people to stop playing. But oh my gosh. Okay, so Sean, you said that I can get in there and then like they'll be able to look up in the system and find all the information. I got his date of birth. Because I don't want to go in there asking a man social and stuff. He all mad at me right now as it is. I was supposed to be helping him. He wanted to, like, he got some buildings out here and he wanted to extend them out and do like certain businesses in there. I really didn't want nothing to do with it. You know, sometimes my family don't be all the way what they need to be doing. You know, I don't want to be caught up in nothing. Okay, let me write this, y'all. Okay, there we go. Let me post that, y'all. Let me post that. Let me see if y'all said anything else. I'll be here. They ain't want to show you a message. I must have missed it. I don't. So one of the things is I got the way to get to a 750 credit score, and it's a quick guide, and you don't need all that extra to get there. So my thing is too, all that written reporting. Like I think that was you, Sean. I said that yesterday, right? You was like, I want to get certain accounts off my credit report because they're small accounts. That's gonna be one of them accounts you want to later on get off. So I don't suggest to start with that now. Just do what you got to do to get, you know, get the accounts to get to where you can get those high limit credit cards. But I wouldn't go and you got the installment accounts right now. So that's basically what that would be. I wouldn't get all the way into, oh, I should get, you know, the rent reporting. Do your self-lender, you know, do your self-lender, do your kickoff and call it a day right now. Until you can get like a nice personal loan, a real personal loan with a low interest rate. Other than that, I would leave it alone. I wouldn't mess with it. So I got 8 more subscribers to go, y'all. Let me see if this number changed. And I'm just so ready to get up and jump around like I'm crazy and do an African dance. Do my African dance, y'all. I'm just so excited. I don't know when to get this. I'm just so excited. And if y'all coming on here, make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Swap a lease. What you mean, like swap a lease as if like you with a company? Say if you like rent a house and you don't want to be no more, you're gonna swap and move, like switch places with somebody. Hey, listen, we gotta stay positive. You're gonna get what you ask for. Like, stay positive. We're finna get these Navy Fed credit cards. We're finna get these accounts. We're finna get these auto loans with this low interest rate. We finna do this. I don't know, some people when they, hey, how are you doing, Ralph? Let me say that. But some people when they do the shopping cart trick, they're able to do it right away. But then some people, they gotta wait the next day. Some people gotta wait up to a week. Oh, wow. I never heard of that. Let me see, when y'all be talking about certain things, like my client, she put me on the kickoff. I signed up for it, and now I'll tell you guys about it. And it's like the best thing. Like, y'all be teaching me more than I be teaching y'all. Y'all put me up on game. So I gotta look up Swap at least. And I gotta sign up for Credit Strong and see what's going on with them. Or even have like one of my clients sign up for it and just tell them like, hey, I heard this may be good. But make sure you guys subscribe, you guys. Subscribe, like the video if you guys just not joining me. Oh, let me tell you guys what time I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I want to make sure you guys know what time I'm gonna go live tomorrow. And we probably gonna do it long like we're doing right now. We already at like almost 2.5 hours. By the time I get off here, it's gonna be like 2.5 hours. I'll probably be on here for like another 19 minutes. But if you guys have any questions, drop y'all questions below. And we got like a whole bunch of questions where people want me to build out certain things, teach about like business credit. I'm gonna get my Navy Fed account, so I'm gonna be able to teach you guys about the credit cards with them, the benefits of going with credit unions, how to buy tax foreclosures for cheap. We're gonna be talking about that. We're going to be talking about y'all learning different terms. When I say different terms, I mean like LLCs. What does that mean? What does it mean to get an EIN number? Like those different things. Oh, somebody just asked me, how long does it take for your address to get added to Home Depot? So let me say this too. Oh, let me look up this too, because I'm just stop. Like, let me say this now. Oh, look, somebody just said an hour ago. Thank you. They got $4,000 with Camping World, $600 with Victoria's Secrets, and $800 with $800 with Sam's Club. Oh, I wasn't even talking about Sam's Club. That's legit. Let me write that down. Sam's Club may be on the shopping cart trick, but let me just write it down just in case. That's good, y'all. I love when y'all leave them things down there. That is really motivating to show, like, so, because I didn't plan on teaching y'all the shopping cart trick. The shopping cart trick is how you get approved for credit cards without them pulling your social. So if your credit jacked up, I used to get my clients approved for credit cards this way. So, we getting them credit cards will help boost your credit score. But your credit jacked up, they don't want to give you these credit cards. So I was getting people signed up for these credit cards with the shopping cart trick. And that trick is all the way legit. So they said they got $4,000 with Camping World. That's the Visa credit card. So they got $4,000 Visa, $600 for Victoria's Secret, and $800 with Sam's Club. Sam's Club is all the way good because you get to buy stuff in bulk. And here go my new thing for the shopping cart trick. I redid everything too. So if you guys want to get the shopping cart trick, here's this is my new list for the shopping cart trick. Oh yeah. So when I said how long did it take, you said how long is it gonna take? Like I said, it's gonna take after you do the factor trust, You know, some people are able to do it right away. You do the factor trust, you get in there right away, you'll be able to do a shopping cart trick immediately, right? Some people got to wait a day. Some people wait a few days. Some people wait up to a week. And then, too, it's some people that just can't do it. Like, seriously, like, no matter what they do, they can't do it. The BMO Harris, you know what? I had a client that worked there, too. I'm writing these things down, too. Let me write these down. BMO Harris Bank is handing out the bag. I'm going to write down just like that. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me get this time for y'all tomorrow for sure. Come on, y'all. I just need 7 more subscribers so I can go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep, y'all. That's it. I just want to go to sleep. Okay, analytics. Come on, let's go. Let me see when I want to do it. When I'm going to go live. And I go live based on my analytics. They tell me, like, what's the best time to go live. So tomorrow they're telling me I should go live around 5 o'clock. So I'm going to go live from 5 o'clock, and I'm going to go until I can't go no more. Or you know what? I'm going to push out videos before I go live, too. No, I'm going to go live at 5 o'clock. That'll be a good time. You getting sleepy? Right, it's 10 o'clock in certain areas. It's 9:30. It's 9:30 here. So I'm gonna go live at 5 o'clock for sure tomorrow. So tomorrow, mark y'all timer. Put a timer on there. I'm going live at 5 o'clock. I don't think we're gonna make it, y'all. I just need them 3 subscribers, though. I'm not 3 subscribers, 7 subscribers. Like, just subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, and don't forget to drop those cash apps. So on the first, we're gonna do a $1,000 giveaway, and y'all know my birthday is in November. So my birthday last year, I went to Costa Rica. My first time really I've been out the country, going to Jamaica, but that was my first time flying out the country. And like that experience was like so amazing, y'all. And I feel like I didn't really enjoy it to the fullest, but I definitely want to do extra giveaways during my birthday month. And it's gonna be Thanksgiving time too. So it's the time of giving. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll make sure I stay on it. I got a lot of videos already recorded I got coming out, y'all. Oh, you put them up on game before you put me up on game? I ain't got a comment yet. Sean. Told me about it before you told me about it. That's not nice. Y'all gonna be calling me to go next. Because don't forget too, I got like 90,000 people on Facebook before YouTube. I didn't just pop up. I've been here, y'all. I've been here. I'm just not on YouTube. But just to prove for it. Now I'm telling you. That's not cool, is it? That's not cool. That's not cool. Let me show you the cash app. No cash app. Let me show it. They trying to hide your cash app. They don't want nobody to see it. But y'all, I'm gonna really get off of here. Y'all. I'm so excited about my Navy Fed. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Drop those cash apps. So we're gonna do our cash app giveaway on the 1st. And then I'm gonna do a few of them in November. And then December I'm gonna do a few of them because I'm gonna be monetized then. Y'all know what monetized is. Like YouTube gonna pay me. So I could be just throwing money at y'all, like raining on y'all. But like when I used to be on Facebook, I used to always like once a week I'd be giving like $500 a month, $1,000 a month. I used to do it all the time. Because you got to think about it. Y'all sitting here watching me and doing these things, especially when you post your results, that really helped me show that this is really helping. And then it helped more people say, oh, I should just jump on her, I should support her, I should be more a part of it. So I appreciate when you guys drop those cash apps, show that y'all here. I'm like, oh wait, people really watching me. Like, oh, y'all are here, it's people here, it's not just robots or anything. Like, it's people here. So I love when y'all do that. I love when y'all come here and sit and talk to me on the video. I feel like I got family now. Look, I got cousins. All y'all my cousins. We all networking. Y'all put me on stuff, so I got to look up the Swap-A-Lease. I got to look up the Credit Strong. I got to definitely look up that Sam's Club with the shopping cart trick, because that's legit. That sounds nice. And look, BMO Harris Bank is handing out the bag. So I'm definitely appreciating, this conversation back and forth. And the best thing too, I'm getting my Navy fed. Okay, write that down. It'd be shoot, people got 0% interest rate. What you trying to pay? That's a good one right there. I heard of them, but I forgot why I didn't mess with them. I forgot. And if I mess with some of those accounts too, like getting these accounts, like getting high limit credit cards, I might get them. But I realize too, a lot of people can't even get through the door. And by clients, I get the clients that got a 400 credit score. I'm trying to get people to the 600 right now. Like, let's get there. It's so many people down below that I'm just like, let's get you here. So to say, oh yeah, it's new credit cards, and if some people get a $10,000 credit card right now, it sounds good, but a lot of my clients can't even manage their $500 credit card. So me talking about the shopping cart trick, like that dude's like, oh, you just got all this money. Some of my clients, you give them that money, it's over. Like they the next companies I gotta delete from the credit report. So certain things I just don't want to drop right now, y'all. And that's why we do our business networking. That's when we'll be doing the business networking. Maybe we can have maybe I can do a collab with the credit club. Maybe it's something we can put together and put it out there, everybody. Maybe we'll have one big old group networking, because he do more of that, the business credit part of it. So he always talking about those cards. So let me just see, y'all. Let me write this down. I gotta remember this. I just started going out, so I give you that. I just give you that. I give you that. But I gotta open a checking account for $25. So I gotta open an account for $25. And you see how he said to open an account for $25? And listen to this, y'all. I gotta wait a week. Some people go straight in there and just like, okay, I open the account and go get this money today. Like, y'all gotta follow the instructions. So I make sure I wait a week. How they gonna feel about my inquiries too? Because I don't play about them inquiries. I'm gonna want them gone. Like, how they gonna feel about that? That is dangerous information. Woo! I told y'all I was helping remember I was telling y'all, like, I was helping the homeless people get credit cards, and I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna go buy a house, they're gonna have all of this stuff. Man, they got that money and did whatever they want to do with it. They ain't get no house, they ain't do nothing, and they was getting like $5,000-$10,000. A homeless person. Somebody probably got a drug problem too. Probably, maybe not, but still. You got $5,000-$10,000. What you gonna do with it? They was messing it up. It's just reality. Yeah, I'm Central Standard Time. I'm on the Chicago time. I want to go to Chicago, Chinatown. I know it sounds crazy that I want to do something like that, but last year I went in New York, and it was just so exciting. That's when I really knew, like even my 5-year-old and my 11-year-old to this day eat with chopsticks. They fight like they just. Matter of fact, I'm gonna surprise them and order some more chopsticks because that's where every dollar. You see, I just picked up my phone. Oh, what is it gonna be $10 at the most for chopsticks? I can pay for that. No, I ain't getting no chopsticks right now. That remind me to get them something later, but they still eat with chopsticks. So I want a Central Standard Time like Chicago. Do y'all? He said it's the third request. For how long do I have to wait to start the shopping cart trick after signing up for the factor form? Did y'all hear me talk about that twice? Or should I explain it differently? Oh, okay. So we got one. I got one in my area though. I got one like what, 2 miles away. But did y'all hear me talk about the opting in and the factor form, like with the shopping cart trick? I said it twice. Did y'all hear it, or should I rephrase it? Or maybe somebody should type something if it's easier. I don't know. But remember, y'all, get that every dollar. Because y'all see I was going to go right on Amazon, get me delivered, my stuff. Oh, yeah. Utilization got to be low. Utilization got to be low in general. I just made a video on it, and I have like a whole little class now. Like it's a small class, but it teaches you about utilization and tricks to get your utilization up. Like I was in a video, I was showing how you went from 100% maxed out credit cards to 15%, and then by paying $500, it literally dropped them down to like 9%. So I was just showing little tricks on utilization because a lot of people don't even know what utilization is. Like, what are you talking about? Utilization. But did y'all hear me talking about the shopping cart trick though? The opting in after you sign up, how long should you wait to do the shopping cart trick? Because maybe I gotta just rephrase it. Okay, I already told you. I was just gonna look up time. I gotta go live tomorrow. So did y'all hear it? Going once? Going twice? I'm sorry. I'm just joking. But I'm gonna say it again. Maybe I don't know, maybe I gotta say it different. But after you opt in for the factor trust, right? You're gonna go to their website, you're gonna fill out that form. Some people they're able to do the shopping cart trick right away. So sometimes you know you can go right away, start doing shopping cart trick, you can get approved for credit cards right away. And the only reason why I know that is because that's what happened when I was helping certain clients, when I was using my desktop computer to help people. Some people they may have to wait the next day or wait 2 days for it. They may have to wait a few days, right? Then you got others that may have to wait a week. So they be trying all week and they just losing their mind about it. All week they trying. But then you got those people that just can't do the trick, like me. I opted out of the factor trust. That means I told them don't sell my information to nobody. That's all it is. Factor trust. TransUnion is going to sell your information to all the credit card companies, which is what they really do anyway. They sell our information all the time. That's what credit reports are. They selling our credit reports all the time. But we're telling them, go ahead and sell my information to the credit card people because I'm trying to get a credit card. But I told them, don't sell my information to nobody. Don't share my information with nobody. So I can't do it anymore. If you got fraud alerts on your account, you can't do it either. But fraud alerts are easy because all you got to do is just call whoever you got the fraud alert with and tell them, hey, take these fraud alerts off of my credit reports. I don't want any fraud alerts on my credit reports. The best thing you can do instead of just putting fraud alerts on your credit reports too, because you can take them off and put them back on too. It's that simple. But the best thing you can do is just lock your reports. That's something you can do. And you can have a lock on your reports and still get approved for a shopping cart trick. So is that a good explanation too? So that's answering how long do I wait to start the shopping cart trick after signing up for Factor Trust? Is that it, Ralph? So remember, some people when they do the shopping cart trick, they can get on it right away. But then you got some people they gotta wait. You know, they gotta wait till the information get pushed to the system. You finally got it to work. Which one you get? Which credit card you get? Which credit card you get? I remember when I first got the shopping cart trick to work. That was when I was making it. I think that's when I like lost my mind. Like, get out of here! I didn't know this really worked. I was just so excited that it worked. Like, I was just so excited when I got it to work. But that was like years ago. But just to know that, like, I'm getting a lot of people on YouTube learn about it now, and it's just so new to them. He's saying finally he been doing it for a while. Oh, okay, that's good. I didn't do a video on them either. That's good. All of those. So on the shopping cart, on the thing that I have too, I dropped the link for the shopping cart trick. On there, I have all of the credit cards on there, and then I have like the little tricks you can try too. But y'all probably got to just be patient. And don't forget, you guys, subscribe to my channel. I'm going live at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And we already been on here for I said I was going to be on here until 10 o'clock, which is, y'all making me really be about my word for real. Be on here for 3 hours. But I realize too, these are beneficial. Like, we just throwing information around. If y'all got questions, y'all can sit there and listen to everything we got to talk about. Y'all can read the comments. Y'all can just soak up all the information. But if y'all got something, y'all know, y'all put y'all 2 cents in there, because y'all never know with the smallest information. That stuff really help. Seriously. That stuff can really help. And if you above all the stuff we talking about, put us all up on game. You know, we in this together. Oh, you waited a whole month? Dang, that's patience. You said you broke a few screens. I can imagine too. Like, imagine this, y'all. When I be trying to do the videos for y'all, when I do the videos, I got to do the shopping cart trick video on the spot, right? But I did the Camping World so many times for y'all. Camping World, that Visa one, right? I did that so many times for y'all. And then all of a sudden, I'm into this video. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good video. I'm in detail. Like, I'm showing y'all how to make sure the pop-ups is on, how to make sure y'all incognito mode. I'm showing y'all everything, right? This video is a nice little length too. You know, I like to keep my videos short, and I really like to get to the point, because I talk too much. I really think I talk too much, but I like to get to the point. I hate to go to a video and they talk too much. But this video, all good, all this, and I'll put on information. I'm like, okay, y'all, just put your information in like this. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna blank out this part of the screen. And I just start typing all the information in. And I was like, okay, then go ahead and click shipping, go to shipping. And I was like, and then a pop-up is gonna pop up just like this. And I'm like, it's gonna pop up any second, y'all. I just got it to work a few days ago. It's gonna pop up. It did not pop up. I was like so mad. So sometimes it'll pop up, and then I end up going back to them, and did pop up again. But it's still like, you never know when it's gonna pop up. You really never know. You just got to keep trying. You really got to keep trying. And I remember at one point too, Victoria's Secret's was acting funny with me, and I'm like, Victoria's Secret, you the easiest one. You the first one I tried. You and Express, like, don't play. Like, give me this card. Express started acting funny with me, but that stuff, it started working though. It started working. It acts funny sometimes. And certain credit cards you can get, certain ones you can't get. Like, people get like the New York and Company, Children Place. People get those credit cards, and with the information I have, I can't get that pop up. So, it would just really just depends. Oh, that is big. The pop-up blocker. Ain't that's like the most important part, right? But we don't understand that that's like the most important part when it comes down to doing the shopping cart trick, is to make sure that pop-up blocker is on. Let me see. Yeah, if you got that pop-up blocker on, ain't nothing shaking. It ain't gonna happen for you. Because that pop-up blocker is this how you the pop-ups is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a pop-up saying you pre-approved. So I remember when I started doing it though, it was so legit because the shopping cart trick help you get approved for credit cards you won't normally get approved for, especially if your credit jacked up, right? So now it's to the point where you got credit cards. But the only thing I don't like about the shopping cart trick, and I really want y'all to be safe because it's good when y'all getting this credit, and I really want y'all to know about budgeting because some people start maxing out their credit cards like, oh, I'll just pay this. It's only a minimum $25. Y'all be paying that $25 forever. Seriously, y'all don't know that because that interest is gonna be compound. It's gonna be just racking up. That's what the credit card companies want. They want you to make that minimum payment. Y'all think that they want y'all to pay them credit cards down. They don't. That's how they make their money. And then don't forget, if you don't pay, they're gonna send it to collection company, gonna make their money that way. They're gonna sue you. They got other ways to make their money. So let's not make them richer than they gotta be. Let's not give them too much money. Let's not put too much money up in their pocket. So be careful with that. Definitely be careful with that because you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna have $20,000, $30,000 in cards maxed out, and you don't want to be there, especially if your income can't vouch for it. If you can't make that money in a month or two and pay it back, it's not cool. Seriously. So keep that in mind. Don't go and max out these cards. Cause you're gonna be hurt in the end, and you're gonna be feeling like you should have just, did what you were supposed to do. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Costa Rica, you back on that one, huh? Dang, you dropping all the little banks, huh? Let me write this one down. They are not afraid to lend. Even right now, too, you still see a lot of people getting money lent too. I see a lot of people getting their accounts, their balance, um, their limit getting dropped. But I guess those are people that's not using a credit card. So don't carry your balance. And listen, y'all know how. Remember, who was that asked Brandon? His question was, "Can you teach me how to liquidate my cards without having doing the cash advance?" So what if y'all get messed up, right? You see how you saying don't carry a balance on that BBVA? You can't just use your credit card. You can't use one credit card to pay off another credit card. But what you could do is you could liquidate a credit card to pay off another credit card. That's something you can do, especially if you can't do like a balance transfer or if you don't want to do a balance transfer. That's like a little slick way, take that money off of that credit card by liquidating it, get it into cash, and then use that cash to pay that card. If y'all know what I mean. That's like a little slick way, y'all can get what y'all need to get done because sometimes y'all gonna be caught up in a bind. That's just gonna be honest. Y'all gonna be caught up and y'all need to know these different tricks to make sure that y'all can get where y'all need to go. So we definitely gonna talk about that. That's probably something I could talk about now. Like one of the videos I get right into like immediately. So y'all know what's up quick. Okay, let me see y'all. Oh yeah, you did ask for that. See, that's the thing too. Remember I told you I was gonna make videos and I was gonna be having them sitting too. Those would be the ones like if y'all in my community, y'all get all of my videos and worksheets right away. Because every time I make a video, I need a worksheet to my video. Because I'm a visual person. Don't just tell me what to do. Like write it down too. I need to see and show me step by step. Okay, let me screenshot this because it's a lot of information. Okay, I screenshot. That picture looks so funny. I screenshot the picture too. But okay, y'all, I'm really finna get off here. I'm 12 minutes I still gotta do, but I can take that time and start planning for tomorrow. I got a lot of homework I gotta get done. I got a lot of videos I need to do. So I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. You know, we had a nice run. We had 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm going live tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Make sure y'all come in with y'all questions. Maybe too, I'll start knocking down some of these questions. Yeah, y'all have. Maybe I may have, one of these coming out in a video for tomorrow. And since you really want to know, maybe that liquidating the credit cards. That's something I wouldn't want to put on YouTube. You know how to do that. Because if you get messed up with it to the point where you get dependent on it, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. That's gonna be something I probably want to personally put in the group. How to liquidate those. How to turn your credit cards to cash. I mean, take all the money off your credit cards. That is something I probably do like personally in the group in our community. Cause that's gonna be something serious. Yeah, it's not that it's illegal, but it's just. Can you imagine a wrong person knowing how to? If certain people know how to do certain things, it's gonna hurt them. That's like I said when young kids do certain things too young. Like you was too young to do that. You got too much too young. Now you don't know how to act. So that's gonna be one of those things. But yep. Good night to y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Don't forget to like this and make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel if y'all not already subscribed. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Have a nice night. Look at this again. They don't want me to leave. YouTube, don't let me want to press in. See y'all later.